We're
No,
live.
no,
We're live.
no,
We're
no.
live.
Mod's gone for 5
No,
seconds.
no,
Go
we're live.
YouTube
We're
pork chop
live.
sandwiches.
Chira, we're live. Chira.
Mod's not even here at the
Everyone
moment.
on the stream,
Chira.
Google
We got a
pork chop
5-star
sandwiches.
iTunes.
Apparently you're
please.
Googling. All right, everyone, welcome. It's Tuesday. It's TForce RPG. It's a long story. I'm LaShock. I'm the GM of this custom Pathfinder game where I run these schmuck League of Legends players, podcasters, and shoutcasters through a adventure.
I'm a computer.
That sounds accurate.
That sounds
Stop the downloading.
accurate. So, where
That's the best one.
we left off last week with our brave adventurers, the party had ventured into this lighthouse and had found a bunch of mind-controlled people and fought some mind-controlled Swahagan, or Murlocs as they like to call them, because they're, only know how to speak in WoW language. And the party had just finished a rather intense combat that had almost killed Chira.
That is
So,
fine.
where
I'm alive.
Fucking pansy.
you are
Let's,
alive with
I
pork
need to
chop
see-
sandwiches.
They updated the character sheets too. That's pretty sweet.
So, where we are resuming this week's game here is with the party having just defeated without killing all 8 of the mind-controlled Swahagan inside the lower depths underneath the lighthouse. So we come back into the game with all of you having just defeated them. Chiro's hurt pretty badly, really badly actually. Hasser's hurt a bit. Some people took some scrapes here.
I didn't take anything, surprisingly, other than the walk down the stairs.
Wait, no. Didn't, that tentacle or whatever talk to us?
Yes.
We don't know if it's a tentacle. We just heard a voice.
Yes, you heard a voice say into your mind, so I see you have bested my minions. Perhaps you should come and visit me. In your brain.
Spooky.
So, did everyone else hear that voice in their head?
Yeah, it sounds like he wants to have a bad time.
Oh, good.
I heard something, but I'm too busy bleeding over here.
Yeah, please.
All right.
How badly are you hurt?
If I could put it into numbers,
Can you even count that high?
Don't
If
make-
you had to rate your hurtness on a scale of 0
it's
to 10,
it's 6 out of 42.
6
Oh,
out of
yikes.
40. Okay.
Wow.
Wait.
I've got some scrolls for this. I'd pull out a couple scrolls of Cure Light Wounds. I think I'm gonna go ahead and use a couple of those. Do I cast them as level 1 or at my current level? By the way, LaShock.
The scroll?
Yeah.
It casts at the scroll that the level it was made at.
Okay. So that should be level 2 then. That's good to know. Okay, here you go, brother. Some heals for you. I'm gonna burn 2. One's for 10, so good.
Ooh,
good on
oh,
you.
that's that feels good. Keep doing that.
And the other one's 3.
13.
Never drown.
That's pretty solid.
Okay.
All right. I'm
I
also
rolled one
gonna.
and
I'm gonna drink a potion as well.
Okay.
What? Potion of Cure Light Wounds. It's 1d8. I don't even have d8, so let's use roll 20.
1d8 plus 3 is what your potion will heal you.
Oh, that's not bad. All right, that's another 9.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, I'm
So-
okay with that.
I want to try to speak in my own brain, saying, "Where is your lair?" And
Does
hopefully
that
I can get
work?
some sort of response,
You hear nothing.
because I want to talk to this being.
So if everyone heard that, I'm guessing it wants us to go down farther into the water.
Well, we've gone one way. As I recall, there was a left and a right out of the room that we were in, where we left Bank and Ryan with the rest of the guys we knocked out.
Mhm.
So, do we maybe want to check that other one? Because I don't know how everybody's swimming ability is.
Let's check the other room first.
Swimming is not the
First-
problem, it's holding the breath underwater.
Right.
First, can we take all their stuff and then tie
Take
them
their
up
shit.
and put them off somewhere, against the wall, so we don't lose track of them if they wake up?
Yes.
How far away is the room with Bank and Ryan in it?
We're right next to it.
Yeah, it's
Oh, okay.
probably I don't know, where you are in
Where-
this room, you're probably 100 feet away. It's not far.
Okay, so can we just take all of their weapons and stuff and bring them to Bank and Ryan.
I mean, if you go and gather them up from under the water.
That would be
I'm taking
wonderful.
for myself 2 tridents for myself.
Are we ever gonna summon Skizix and have him help us out and all that stuff? Like,
Skrillex.
If we are going underwater, yes, I agree with you that we should check out the other room first.
Let's check out the other room first.
all right.
Does
I think that's
anyone
the
have
best
enough
decision.
rope to tie up these unconscious bodies?
I have.
I've got 50 feet still.
I also have 50 feet.
I have 50 feet of rope as well.
I feel that will. Let's see. There's how many unconscious bodies right now?
8!
6? 8?
Eight.
Okay.
Yes, you guys won the
How-
fight outnumbered. Well, there were
How-
3 skeletons, but...
Hmm.
But some of these people, if they come back from being unconscious, they're not going to be looking for a fight. I see there's many broken arms and possibly concussions and whatnot.
And then almost death. Sorry.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, sure, you're sorry.
I'm wondering
I'm really not.
if we bring all the weapons to Bank and Ryan and let them kind of, I guess, watch over that stuff, it'll probably be fine because these things can't last too long out of water anyway. So we kind of
Yes,
have to leave them in this hallway.
At worst, they should be like mindless zombies. Not too much of a threat.
Right.
Alright, well, let's get out the weapons and head off
Yeah.
to the other room.
Yeah, I
I'd
don't
like
think we need to tie him up.
All
I'd
right.
like a crossbow.
You guys gain, from looting their bodies, you gain 8 tridents, 8 daggers, and 8 heavy crossbows with
Ooh.
with about 10 bolts each. So counting the ones that
80.
were fired, there's like 70 bolts left.
Cool.
I'm gonna take 2 of the daggers.
I'm recovering mine and adding 1, so I have 5 now.
Now I have a total of 4.
So
And I'll
many
pick up a
daggers.
crossbow too.
Yeah, I'm taking a crossbow as well.
The rest we can put in the bag of holding. Yes,
So-
Vendors?
Sure, why not?
Bag of holding, we're adding 6 crossbows. You said you're taking 2 tridents?
Yes.
So 6 crossbows, 6 tridents, 5 daggers. How many bolts do you want, Chira?
20.
20.
Yeah.
I'll take 15, so 35 bolts in the bag.
You
of
know what? I'll
holding.
take one of those crossbows with some bolts too.
Okay. 5 crossbows and 20 bolts.
Welcome to Inventory RPG.
I say we let
feel like
our
we could've
characters
done this
handle this
before.
later on.
I'm just adding it for now. We got it right now.
All right,
Right.
other room. Other
All right.
room.
All right, so you guys gathered this up, and you go back in there into the other room, and there's Bank and Ryan still standing over. Like they've moved all the bodies into like a circle in the center of the room, so they could easier keep watch over them.
Ryan spelt out his name with bodies.
No, they're just kind of like all like.
I wish he would do something like that. That would be wonderful.
Say Ryan, what do you know in the arts of healing?
I am not the healer. I am.
What potions do you have in the arts of healing?
I have but the 2 potions I carry with me.
Very well. We're about to explore the next room over from here. Do you feel you would be able to join us, or would you like to stay here?
I'm only here because you guys asked me to keep watch.
I think he should stay.
All right, that's fine. I thought Bank could handle it, but whatever.
I don't want to lose an NPC on this trip.
Very well.
What's an NPC?
Just
I wouldn't mind losing an NPC on this trip.
Oh my god.
None.
All these technical terms I don't understand.
it's code in our party for a nice person,
Caster.
caster.
Nice person caster.
Or nice person carrier,
As
as
long as we got
Bank
that
is.
out of the way.
Yes, to the other bank.
Oh my god. Alright, so you guys are going through the door on the right now.
Yes.
Okay. It's another, just like they want a large, like, iron door. This one is, and it's not locked or anything. It opens easily. And this goes back, and you're still going by the light that was cast upon your objects. At last I remembered, and in this room, actually, it goes back, and surrounded, there's like water on all sides of it, but it seems to be a raised platform out of the water in the middle of a path leading up to it. The room itself is about, you'd say, 100 feet wide and like the length of a football field, like 300 feet deep.
Can we reliably see through most of it?
No, because of the light, you can only see with the illumination so far. But what you can see is going out along the edges. Like, you walk in here and there is a 20-foot wide walking path that leads up towards this raised platform, and all around it and under it, because it's like a bridge, is water.
Does anyone have any rocks or items that they don't care about losing?
You mean
I
like
could
crossbow
shoot an-
bolts?
Or like an arrow.
Exactly. I will take them, cast light on them. We should scatter them around the room so we have a better vision. Because I have a thing with long passageways leading to raised platforms that it's not that easy.
All right. Do you want to shoot a crossbow bolt and then maybe shoot it across the room?
One of you will have to shoot it. I suck at shooting with arrows. But I will cast light on them. I can do it as many times as you need.
So who's doing it?
Let's not all jump at once.
Hero?
Oh,
Okay.
why not? Let's go. Let's go. I'll help.
You have to aim for anything in particular. Just shoot it off into a direction.
Hero?
What?
I guess I'll do it with my arrows.
I'll help shoot too. What do I need to roll for a crossbow? Just a d20.
Pretty much. You just roll d20, because all you're doing is just trying to shoot it straight far
anywhere.
back. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's do this.
I just want to make sure you're not rolling a nat 1 and shooting yourself in the foot.
No, it's a 17.
Okay.
And I got an 18.
All right. So, Haster casts light upon a crossbow bolt and on an arrow. And you guys shoot them off kind of like slightly different directions, one going a little to the left, one going to the little right. And as they're flying back, they're illuminating, like basically almost like flares flying through the sky there. You see that this raised platform in the middle of this large room that is surrounded by water seems to have what looks like 4 sarcophagus in a around a large statue in the middle, and all along the walls seems to be like suits of statues or suits of armor that look like warriors holding attention with like a spear and a shield in their hand.
This is exactly what I was afraid of. Friends, let us tread carefully when the dead are afoot.
But
Is there
they're
anything
dead.
magical in this room in particular? Using detect
yes.
magic, can I see anything of like note?
Detect magic's only a 60-foot cone in front of you, and this is a large room.
Boo.
What if Kargan and I fan out, sort of? If it's 100 feet. Back to back sort of deal?
Sure.
Yeah. So, actually what you notice is that the water is detecting his magic. All of it.
Yikes.
And to get to the raised platform, it is slightly underwater, correct?
No, the raised platform,
No?
like
Okay.
there's a walkabout, like a bridge.
The walk path. Okay,
Yeah.
and that's above the water?
Yeah. So basically, it's
Okay.
not. So it's not like that. It's basically this whole room must be filled with water with a raised platform and a bridge leading to it. And the bridge is about 20 feet wide, and I'd say 50 feet long before it reaches the raised platform. So there's a lot of water, and all of the water is illuminating with strong abjuration magic.
Mm.
Man, I wish I knew what that word meant.
Well,
I
you
didn't
could
wanna
do
ask.
you could do a knowledge arcana or spellcraft on what abjuration is.
Yeah, I'll do that because I honestly I don't know. You said spellcraft, right?
Yes.
There goes my 19 for the night, ladies and gentlemen. At 24.
Okay, abjuration spells are protective spells. They typically create physical or magical barriers. They negate the abilities, harm trespassers, or even banish outerworldly things. They're typically protection spells, in some manner or form. Typically, like I said, dealing in barriers, banishing, negating abilities.
That makes sense, as we're in a tomb.
Ah, so these waters protect from something.
Well, you could do a spellcraft to further attempt to identify the actual magic at work here.
Yes. That's gonna be a 17.
Okay. The only thing you feel like there's multiple things at work in here, and one of the things that you can tell is that this water, while not blessed, is set to guard against undead.
Man.
But there's more that you can't figure out. So when you guys start to walk across the bridge, Venrus, your skeletons just stop right when they hit the bridge when it would be going over the water.
And
This
look
is
who's
not
useless again.
Quiet psychopath.
You still got a large person. Hearing the whole protection and blocking undead and seeing everything I'm seeing, I'm just gonna ready my bow.
I take after his lead and get ready to strike something. As we continue across.
I'm sure nothing bad's gonna happen. Why would why would something bad happen? This is protected against evil. I'm sure it's fine.
Undead, not
What has
evil.
Undead,
lit bolts and arrows done in terms of visibility in the room?
Nothing. They
Did that
fell
only
into.
give
They
us like a?
they flew across the sky as if they were like flares and landed in water.
Okay, so they are no longer illuminated.
No, and they seem to have gone so far down you can't even see the light in the water.
Okay, so
Just a
I'm gonna
situation.
stay close to Kargan, who has the light source, the only light source at the moment. Correct?
Correct.
I think Caster has a light source too.
Yeah,
What's that mean?
light
You
source.
have a light spell and you
Yeah.
cast light on some object of yours.
Yeah.
So I know I'm probably gonna get the same information, but I want to go up to the dead body and cast Death Speaker on him.
Did
Which-
we actually
what
make
dead
it to the
body?
body yet?
We haven't made it to the bodies yet.
We
No,
don't
but
even know
I'm,
if there's
I'm
dead
going
bodies.
up to the bodies.
There's the
Well,
four
they're
sarcophagus
sarcophagus.
there.
They're like
Yeah.
large stone, like that you would put a body into, but they have lids on them, and they're roughly about 8 feet long and 5 feet wide. Like these are pretty substantial sarcophagi.
Also, I wouldn't just go opening them. I have a strong suspicion if there's some sort of warding in the water, they warded those as well.
I
And-
also don't think you
Yes.
can open them yourselves, boy.
And in the
Well,
middle
yeah.
of those 4 sarcophagi, whatever, is a
Sarcophasaurus.
large stone throne with a skeleton sitting on top of it. The skeleton
Oh, there
has
you go.
resting against one hand a spear that's leaning against the chair, and the other has a short sword like dangling in there, and seems to have some sort of like ornate circlet on top of its head. And
Can I do a perception check?
Yes, you can.
All right.
Mm.
I don't perceive anything. It's a 2.
Does it bear any resemblance to the statue that we saw
Yes.
I
in
mean,
the other room?
it's a skeleton, but it does
Spot on.
have similar equipment. But as in, does the skeleton bear any similarities to that
Well,
carved
Ben, if
statue?
you were going to cast your death speaking thingy, that creepy thing, that would be the person to do it on.
Before I get to the guy on his throne, can I cast Detect Magic on the tombs? See if there's anything.
Yes, all 4 of the tombs are detecting magic, as well as various things around the on the skeleton.
Probably his weapons.
Yeah.
Probably.
And the skeleton itself.
I'm
Of
okay.
course.
I guess I'm casting Death Speaker. I'm gonna grab my dagger, take a little bit of the bone, consume it, and then cast Death Speaker.
So you start to scratch bone off of this thing with your dagger.
And no one else is worried about him eating dead
No,
skeletons.
I'm just.
Or the fact that there's anti-undead stuff all around the room.
In order for me to cast, I need to have blood, hair, or...
I forgot
Bone.
that there was a part of it.
And no one else is slightly perturbed by this.
I mean, at least he's not killing people.
So,
Yeah.
anyways, okay. I just wanted to make sure I understood what was
Oh,
happening.
I know something bad gonna happen to me, but I'm doing it. This is what Vendorous is doing.
So you scratch off the bone, and yeah, you swig it down with some water.
Yeah.
So what are the questions that you are able to ask it?
Same four as always. Who are you?
Is your name?
Rax and Hawk.
What
Neat.
are you?
I am a warrior of Turnog.
Awesome.
How is your bloodshed?
Time was my killer.
Not useful there. When was your bloodshed?
Don't say long ago.
Many years.
Not recently.
Before the
7
first
years
king
ago.
put the crown upon his head.
Alright. I'm gonna relay that to my fellow companions, and I'm grabbing the tiara.
I'm sorry. Hasser, could you
Yeah,
run?
that's what he-
Could you run that by me again?
Hiram is terrified. Tom is pumped.
A pretty tiara for a pretty princess.
Oh, good golly, Miss Molly, this is gonna go
I
poorly.
start to look around the room, just waiting for something to come out and start to kill us.
You lift the
Glad I
circlet,
healed.
not tiara, the circlet off of its head,
Okay.
and it's in
Oop.
your hand.
And I seen that nothing happened, and then I grabbed the spear.
Preemptive.
Why is Vendorous taking all the items?
When you grab the spear, your hand goes numb while you're holding it.
And I let go.
I would like. I want the spear. Can
Actually,
I?
no.
can I-
Actually, I'm gonna have my skeletons grab the spear.
They can't.
because they're
They're
stuck.
not there.
Here.
Oh, yeah.
They can't cross the bridge.
Yeah, you're right.
Can I do an Arcana check on the spear?
Absolutely,
Yeah,
but it would
you
be
do the spear.
it would be a spellcraft actually to attempt to identify any magical properties.
And I'll do the
Alright,
bracelet.
Hold on.
Circlet.
Circle it.
Tomato, tomato.
Spellcraft.
Tomato,
Yes.
tomato.
I rolled a 25 total.
I rolled a 10, so I got a 21.
This spear seems to be actually a weapon that is blessed with holy power. That seems that what you gather is that the strength of the enchantments on the weapon is based upon the goodness of the wielder.
Oh.
I would like to pick up said spear.
Not it.
Your hand feels a little numb while you're holding the spear.
So you're not.
Um,
I say we
Lamalia,
leave the spirit here with
Yes.
the circlet as well.
Lamalia,
I
do
get on
you?
the circlet.
I know you didn't know a whole ton about this guy, but is this any like known Hawk practice to make like tombs for your leader? What's going on here?
I was not aware this was still around, nor anyone that I worked with within
Well,
the
you know
past
who would
years.
probably know.
My father,
Ryan-
if anything.
Ryan would probably know.
I highly doubt. Ryan, do you know
Ryan
anything?
knows a shit ton more than you do about human family.
Are you sleeping with Ryan now? Why are you standing up for him?
Wait.
Chuck, what do I know about the bracelet?
I love that.
The circlet?
Yeah.
The circlet!
Okay.
Right.
Lamalia, somebody sounds
Um,
jealous.
The circlet,
No.
the circlet
He wants
render.
Ryan. Have Ryan and everything Ryan's about. I don't want. No,
Save the
ew.
lures more for later. We're identifying the circlet
Oh my
bracelet.
god. Anyways, the circlet seems to be able to a certain number of times per day will automatically protect you against mine affecting abilities.
I mean,
Ooh.
I'm gonna go up and grab the short sword, I guess. 'Cause it's all that's left.
Remember when we walked into this room and I said, "Be mindful of the dead things. Let's be good people here
But
and
I
leave where the
point-
dead things lie." And
I point
go."
the spear generally in Hoster's direction, say we already picked up some stuff and nothing's happened. I think we're okay.
It's more of the
Yeah.
principle of the matter.
Your hand
But
is
I
getting
begin-
your hand is getting really numb, Chira, holding onto the spear.
Listen, whatever was trying to contact us is clearly not
He
in this
doesn't
room.
he doesn't
But
care.
we also could use these items against whatever's contacting us, as it's probably not a
Hey.
good thing.
Chira, can you try giving the spear to Lamalia? I just want to test something.
Okay.
Hey,
I'll-
hey, Lumalia, would you like to grab the tip of my spear very quickly?
As always.
And I hold the shaft of the spear towards Lumalia.
I gingerly grab it.
Did you see that, Chira? That's in your head.
Yes. All right.
I
All right.
begin.
So you grab the spear. Your hand also is numb when you hold it.
Yes.
Yes.
What,
Can I
what are
just
you
come back
guys
to getting
doing
my
with that
sword?
spear?
I begin
pulled the spear
helping
back.
Venrus pack up the skeleton into the bag of holding.
Whoa! You're picking up the skeleton now?
Hear them put down on my leader.
This is
Okay.
entirely against
Now-
my principles.
I'm
Okay.
okay taking that.
How about
item,
this?
But I'm
How about
not
this?
desecrating his grave.
I like generally kind of look at the bag of holding and then look at Venrus and kind of shrug my shoulders because like I know Bank's not here to give me alley oop, so someone's gonna pick up that slack. And to Lumalia's outrage, don't you think he should be given a proper burial by the Hawks once we, help them reconcile shit?
This
This
wasn't
Do you not
This
see the
is-
giant throne?
this was meant to be a place of protection, a place of warding of whatever's been down here this entire
I
time.
thought you're holding his femur like a fucking club.
But
All
I still
right.
won't pick up the short sword.
I would.
I stop.
Okay, everyone.
Thank you.
What's
I
our
would-
game plan here?
I say we leave everything and leave. This room, anyways.
Can I inspect the sarcophagi? Because I have this kind of hunch. Because you said there was 4 here, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Correct.
It does have some sort of correlation to the 4 sources that were needed to power the lighthouse. I want to kind of look around if I see anything of note.
So all right, are you opening them or just inspecting the outside?
I'm inspecting the outsides currently.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Well, that's a 10. 11, sorry. 11 on the perception.
I mean, they're fancy. They got some carvings on them, but you don't notice anything of like interest or importance. Well, Lumal, you said you grabbed the short sword, correct?
I'm picking up the little sword.
Okay. When you pick up the short sword, it glows red like hot embers.
Ooh.
Does it hurt me, or is it just like
The
ooh,
blade
shiny?
the blade literally looks like hot embers in a fire. That kind of like glowing red that's not really illuminating light, but is like lit. You know what I'm saying?
I got
Can I
you.
make a spellcraft to see if it's sun metal?
Oh, you can.
You sounded really surprised.
Oh.
Can I assist?
Just a fucking spell, dickhead. 14.
It's not that spell. It's not that.
Shoot.
But good.
Jira,
good
do you
try.
know anything? And I pointed at him.
I rolled a 20 total.
What you believe about that weapon? Like, it's not an enchantment that you've seen before or easily identify, but you do know that it is based around fire.
All right.
How it works and what it's
Can,
not the basic fire enchantment that you see on most weapons, the flaming quality.
I would know how.
Lumalia, can I hold the weapon for a second?
Sure, and I just kind of like flip it to him.
All right. Does it, or does it do something different?
It becomes blue in your hands instead, kind of tealish blue in your hands instead.
Me next. Me next.
Oh, we're
You're
actually
hot,
doing this. All
and
right.
then you're cold, and you're yes, and you're no.
It's like a mood ring for a sword.
I flip it to Hasser.
Like white, like completely white.
We're the Power Rangers.
What the hell?
Okay.
I wasn't on this.
I handed
I-
the card.
It's
All
that
right.
We
it's
get
that
to see what our colors are.
it's that teal blue as well. The same as when
Alright.
Tyrion
I wanna hold it. Take it from Kargan next.
I like how you say, "Dude, take it from me." That's you want me to hand it to him. Like, okay.
It doesn't.
But hold on.
Okay, it
It
doesn't.
what?
It doesn't glow for Hiram.
Oh, what the fuck? And I throw it on the floor.
The tomboy has
This is bullshit.
I wanted to be special too.
All right. So as I grab it, I want to figure out what my color is while casting object reading.
When you hold it, it not only doesn't glow, but it seems to almost eat away at the light around it.
Neat. Can two of you hold it at the same time? Like,
Oh my God! God!
So
We're
everyone
gonna.
hands in a circle.
Oh my.
It's the color wheel.
all right.
So you're okay. So you are using object reading on this thing, huh?
Yep. So I know a little bit of history about it. I know the command word automatically, and I know the last person who used it. A little bit.
oh, you.
Well, the last person to use it was Raxon Hawk. It was one of his
Obviously.
signature weapons, the spear and the sword that he held. It was referred to as the Lance of Justice and the Sword of the Mind.
Okay.
What you know about this
Sword of pretentiousness.
Sword of pretentiousness. Absolutely. No, what you know, it's what you know about this. Even then, because this was a unique thing. And no, but it's a unique weapon. It's not one that is manufactured. It was created in old times by older magics. Is that it is the abilities of the sword are reflected upon the mind of the person using it. Let's see. Let's see here. I may also get a glimpse of the creature. The last thing, the image that you see is literally a old, tired, and weary-looking man walking towards this throne with a spear in one hand and the sword in the other, then just sitting down and leaning back into the chair.
Dibs.
I guess I will tell that, but only that it only will work on the magically gifted. This sword or
That-
spear. I'm sorry.
No, the spear is Chiro still holding on
The
to. That's
spear's
the
different.
sword. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that
Cheer, can
doesn't
I
seem
just
right.
for? Can I?
I'm sorry, Lumalia.
just-
Are you in the?
You want to pull on my shaft a little too?
No,
Yeah.
but Raxon wasn't magically gifted.
I just casted a very specific spell.
You're gonna need to
I
make a
know what
bluff
I'm talking
check, Venris.
about. So I would love.
I know Raxon's not magically gifted.
Do
I
you?
figures. Yeah.
I did pay attention occasionally in history.
I get advantage on bluff checks. Hell yeah.
Do I have to run sense motive against this, or are we just...
Okay, it doesn't even matter. I rolled a 17. So 26? No. What's 8 plus 17? I'm so bad.
You want to
25.
try to beat that?
Yeah.
I
That
can
would be a
try to-
sense motive. Everyone gets real quiet. Like sense.
Wait, am
motive.
I? Wait, what are we
If-
sense mode?
He's bluff.
I'm
He's
No, 16.
He's lying about the sword. Or is he?
Oh, is he? I can sense motive that shit all day long.
It would be that.
Goes more towards
designate-
Lumalia, if anything.
But you're still telling it for everyone to
That is
hear.
true, yeah.
Whatever the sword's capabilities may be, it seems to be fine resting here with its owner. And as I said before, we should leave before shit starts going down.
I'm down with
I'm
leaving.
taking the spear with me.
I'd like to see. Does the spear have any effect on me?
Your hand is numb when you touch it.
Okay, I'm done with this place.
I'm not. I still think there's something to these sarcophagi. I would really like
I'm
to
not
take 20
going
on
to
these.
desiccate the
What
Dead
is
by opening
exactly
their
on
graves.
the sarcophagi? Should I roll
Perception.
for something to see? All right, sweet. Oh, that's a 10 total.
Okay.
I mean, there's a lot of
I'll
ornate
take-
carvings, but nothing that seems to stand out to you.
Oh,
I'm gonna take
it's
one
a 12
final.
total. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take one final look around the room before I recommend we just go and see if Ryan knows anything.
Ryan's with us.
No, he's not.
No,
I
he's
thought
not.
he came with.
No, he's not.
Nope.
Oh,
Hold to
okay.
stay.
Oh, that is a 8 plus 9, 17.
Looking around the room, there is one thing that you do notice that's kind of a little odd, like, because you can't see all the way across the yes, oh my god, Hasser. Anyways, you looking around the room, what you do notice actually is that it looks like the stonework underneath both the sarcophagus and the throne looks different than all the rest of the platform.
I
Kargi
think-
and Mr. Ray's platform, Matt, do you want to check out these platforms, see if they are different?
Wait, what?
I think he's talking to you, Kagi, since you found a
Yes.
pressure plate before.
Oh, yeah. I guess I could do that.
I mean, if you guys want, you could take, if you weren't to spend the time, you could take 20 looking
As long
around
as
here.
we're not, as long as we are not messing with the dead bodies.
I'm still very convinced that these sarcophagi have something that might be a key to what's.
I
this
don't
looks-
necessarily agree.
Yeah, especially
There's
since
carvings on this. That has to mean something other than nothing.
Yes, but it appears that they have been sealed, so whatever has taken over since then, these have not been tampered with?
And I would not like to tamper with them either.
I didn't plan on tampering. I just want to see if we can't find anything else.
Yeah. How about this? Give Karga and I 10 minutes to figure this out. If not, we'll leave. That
Very
sound
well.
fair?
Yeah, I will stand by for any spoopy shit that goes
Okay.
down.
Okay.
Three
And I
swoopy
suggest
five
we
here.
leave what we found.
So
If
I guess
I-
me, Karga and I are taking the time to figure out what's going on
Yeah.
here.
Okay, so I will allow you to, because for 10 minutes, I'll allow you to take a 10. So as if you'd roll a 10, any bonuses to perception.
Can I just roll? and just-
You can.
Instead?
You can roll instead if you want
I have a +9 to perception, so that's 19.
to. Okay.
are we all rolling on this?
Look, I'll re-roll again. I don't
If
like.
you want
I'm not
to.
satisfied with. I'm not satisfied with 16.
If you are actively searching around the room for stuff, then yes. Otherwise, no.
All right, I'll help out.
I rolled a 9, so 19.
Ooh, woof.
23.
Okay.
12.
19.
I'm polishing my blades.
Okay. So, looking around in here, what you do discover about the sarcophagi is there is on top of and part of the carving looks like there is a hole that something would go into. Like a gem or something. It looks very similar in shape to what you saw in the empty magic light thing up in the top of the lighthouse.
But they are missing.
They are
Right.
missing. Further, you notice that the carvings, the words on the sarcophagi, are not written in a common or elven or any language like that.
What language is it?
What
don't
languages
know.
do you know?
Can I make a Okay, I'm making the linguistics check first.
I'm making a linguini check.
Oh,
Checking for
Mamma
it's
linguini.
a pasta!
I know
16 plus
abyssal.
11 is 27.
27. Well, you know that you don't know the language like enough to read it, but you know that this is the Aquan language. Language
Fucking
typically
Aquaman.
As in water
As in-
Yes.
people language.
water people
Hmm.
language.
What?
All right,
Who would have
so
thought?
Vendors, are you
Here's-
actually telling us this or no?
Oh, I'm telling you guys, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Swahagen?
Could it be
I'm-
possible that whatever is in the sarcophagi are also Swahagen?
Possibly, and I would like to find out either.
What?
We're not opening them to
Oh,
find out.
Yeah.
I just assumed that you said that you were.
No, I'm not that
thinking-
heartless.
I'm thinking what we need to do, because I think that our voice that we heard in the head earlier, in our heads earlier, that everything that's gone wrong with this lighthouse is him. He is somehow in spirit form,
Yes.
contained in here. He's been able to manipulate the people around him. I think what we need to do is we need to go back, check on Ryan, check on Bank, see if Ryan has any info, and if it all ends up being a dead end, let's summon
Skrillex.
Skrillex
agree.
and see what he might know. Because if he might be able to speak the language, he might know why there are these protection spells.
Yes.
Agreed.
Absolutely.
If we're going underwater, we're going to need him anyway, and that seems to be the only path forward.
Very well.
So let's
Right.
leave everything as it was, including the sphere, including the circlet, including the sword. This is a place, not quite a holy place, but it is sanctified, and we should respect it.
Lumalia, look at you.
It is my founder. I should treat it as I left it.
So,
or I found it.
are you-
Words are difficult today.
So
I
are,
gave Lumalia a pat on the back.
are you guys taking the sword, the spear, or the circlet?
I'm bringing the spear with me.
I'm taking the
Yeah.
circlet with me.
Did you not listen to anything
Oh no!
I just said?
No! As you're saying that, I'm saying like, yes, I totally agree, and I'm keeping it hidden somewhere.
Sleight of
Ooh.
hand?
Yeah, sleight of hand.
Sleight of
I'm
hand.
not good at that, but I'm keeping it.
Yeah, you're like,
I
yeah,
can
no,
do a
I
perception check.
agree.
I totally agree that we should put this back.
All right, come on, roll high.
2.
God damn it!
What'd you roll?
That's a 5.
Oh,
I,
yeah, no.
yeah, I rolled a 13 for.
You
see
literally
you do
like
that.
tried to brush your hair over it, like.
Venris, and I just stare at him.
And I throw it in the bag of
I
holding.
look at Gumalia. You're going to have to trust me. I'm bringing this spear with me for reasons.
I cannot stop you from doing this, but just know I am
I
not
can stop
for
that
it.
one though.
Lumalia. It's their decision to make. We may not agree, but it's not going to help to try to stop them at this
Perception
point. If they
checks?
are that dead stead.
Sure.
Did I hear perception?
Perception checks everyone.
9.
21! Finally!
22.
20.
20 total.
Did anyone get below a 16?
I got a 8.
Okay, so everyone but Lumalia, in the middle of Hasser's sentence, hears a loud yell of pain from Ryan's voice.
Fuck.
I'm still yelling at Venris.
We're going!
I turn around and immediately run for the other room.
As
Yeah.
I'm
coming,
I'm
Ryan!
just running.
Charging
with
in.
the circlet.
This is gonna cause a problem. I can already tell. Full sprint across the bridge, let's go!
I'm
Yeah.
just kind of like, what just happened?
Yeah, everyone
Ryan's
goes.
in trouble.
Everyone goes running past you.
Just shut up and follow us! Ryan's in trouble! Come on! I'm running.
All right, I suppose, and I kind of gingerly jog.
Make a perception check as you're the last one out.
Ooh.
Oh dear God. Fuck 12. We're on a
No,
roll.
that's gonna be enough. As you cross over the bridge, you kind of look back and you see the skeleton of Raxon standing at the edge of the bridge, and it gives you the
Yes.
hawk salute.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
No, see, he was into it.
We have its permission to continue forward.
That was
There you go.
I hail back.
Lumalia asked
It
for the
turns.
sword.
It turns and walks back to it. It turns and walks back towards its throne.
We already have it because Venris threw it in the bag. Remember?
Anyways,
No, he threw
So-
the circlet in the bag. The sword is still there.
so Chira, being the first one who took
Wait,
off
did he?
running.
Hold on. I thought he. Venris, did you throw
No.
sword or circlet?
Remember,
Circlet.
Lumalia's the only one
Circlet.
that knows at this point.
So
Wait. Let's just
Chira,
for a second. Let's take a
Ryan.
moment. Let's take a moment to recognize Missy Poo Pants doesn't want the sword. As soon as Skeleton Bone Man salutes at her, Oh, I want it.
No, I'm not. No, I was just clarifying. I thought he took both.
All right. Anyways,
No,
Screaming in pain right there. And Molly is
Anyways.
the only
All right,
one-
I'm first person in the room.
Shira,
Jesus Christ.
you see when you run into this room, you literally see there's blood everywhere. Like all of the people that had been sitting around in the middle are like blood gushing everywhere, and you see Ryan on his knees. Bank has his hand around Ryan's throat and is crushing it. And
Oh,
Banks
God damn it.
Run.
and Bank's eyes are glazed over.
Yeah.
oh, Bank.
I run to Bank and
safe,
smash
bro.
the butt of the spear into his face.
Make an attack roll.
This place is bad juju.
What is... I need to check my attack. I'm not raging. This is not... Oh, wait. It's +8. 21 total.
You go up there and he like just takes his hand and pushes the spear away from you. Like
With a 21?
What? This bank.
Matrix shit.
yeah, like basically you come to go like to butt him with it, and he just like leans his head back and takes his hand and guides the spear in a different direction.
Am I in? I'm in the room. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone else in the
Can I
room and literally see
detect
that.
evil?
Detect evil? Yeah.
Yeah, I
Um,
think I have that anyways.
There is an evil aura radiating with around him, not within him, but around him.
Okay. Can I will. Shit. What is it? It's been a while.
When he blocked the spear, did he let go of Ryan?
No, he did it with one hand while maintaining the hold
Hammer
on.
to face.
Bank.
Fuck this.
Oh man.
I want to go up and make a touch attack with use fervor on Bank.
All right.
Okay.
What?
Make a touch attack. Roll.
Okay. Uh, 16.
He just ducks out of the way.
God damn it.
Can I have my 3 skeletons dogpile on him?
You send all of your skeletons at him.
Yeah. Just like jump on him.
They're gonna need to all make combat maneuver checks.
CM. All right.
CMB, because they're basically attempting to grapple him.
First one is a 13.
No,
Second one, 15.
no.
All right. Third one's a 16.
They all do, and he just like while still on hill right, just kind of ducks, and they all just fly over him.
Who are you and what have you done with Bank?
I'm gonna hit him with my hammer for non-lethal damage in the face.
Attack roll.
I've gotten here, right? I see this now?
Now you do.
Okay, cool.
That's a nat 20, by the way.
Nat
Woo!
20. Roll to confirm.
That one's gonna be only for 12 though.
No, it does not confirm, but it still does hit.
Neat. Oh wait, that's not what I roll for damage. Oof. That's gonna be 6 plus 4, so for 10, and on his noggin.
Yeah, you run up there and you smack him. Like you're aiming for the head, but he kind of manages to duck a bit, and you just clip him in the shoulder. Like you,
Is he still holding on to Ryan?
he has not let go of Ryan.
Son of a bitch!
I'm going straight for the arm.
Okay. Are you?
With... I'm debating how I'm doing this. Yeah, we'll just kukri stab arm.
Okay, so you're basically attempting to attack him to disrupt his grapple.
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Oh god, I can't. Things and stuff. I need mods. Give me mods.
Give me mods, lots of mods.
Multiple organ dysfunction?
What?
Nothing.
22.
That will hit.
Cool. Damage? D8. Donde? 7.
7. All right. Yeah, you go and like cut and basically take your kukri across his, because it's a slashing weapon, not a stabbing. You take it and slash it like across his forearm and draw blood. He still doesn't seem to have let go yet, but you've definitely damaged his arm.
I yell at Venrus to cast Enlarge Person on Ryan. Is this
You
going
are
to be
dead
another
set on
physics discussion?
Oh my god. Okay, fine. I'm casting it on Ryan.
Okay, Ryan grows in larger size and tries to break free and he still cannot get out of this iron grip that Bank has on his neck.
Vendors, you better figure
Wow.
something out, or I'm sawing his arm off.
All right. I'm
well,
going to use the
oh
net
my
that
god!
I took and-
Wow, I can't believe that
Did you just
actually.
roll a crit?
So Bank then turns with Ryan in hand and just throws him at Kargan for a critical hit.
Oh my god.
He just critically hit you with Bank.
Ryan.
Bank just critically hit you. Yes, he did.
Son of a bitch.
For 17 points of damage as he literally hurls a large size Ryan at you. And like just
Alright.
completely clips you with his body and takes a defensive stance.
Is it
On
like
the bright
falling
side,
out
Ryan's
damage?
okay.
It's basically like falling damage. Like he
So
threw,
falling owlbear damage.
Yes, falling owlbear damage. But he critically hit you in the head with a large size Ryan.
I want to face towards Bank and address whatever is taking hold of him. Like, who are you? What have you done with Bank? What have you done here?
There's no response.
Should we roll initiative?
We're doing this kind of in a cinematic
Loosey-goosey.
fashion.
Okay. I'm gonna. How far away am I from him?
I mean, this room is not as well. It's a sizable room. You're easily within 50 feet of him.
Okay. I'm just gonna shoot him with an arrow.
Okay.
20. Not natural, but
He literally
Okay,
grabs the
go
arrow
20.
out of the air.
what the
Oh my god, he's amazing. He's the greatest.
He's finally snapped.
Venrus, give me a intelligence check.
I would love.
Everybody?
No.
No,
Venrus.
specifically Venrus on this one.
Oh, I thought I had -5 for a second, but I was looking at my undead.
No, just a base intelligence check.
Alright. That is not good. That's a 9. Do I have my modifiers?
Yeah, your intelligence
Yeah.
modifier.
Oh, then 14.
Oh, that's enough. Hey, wait, didn't you just pick up a circlet that's supposed to protect people against mind-affecting abilities?
Oh, okay. I guess I grabbed my circlet from the bag of holding. And
I thought you had it on.
No, he put
No,
it
I
in the
put it
bag
in
of
the
holding.
Bag.
Oh, okay.
and I
It's a little
put it
harder.
on
Be careful approaching the crazy
very
bag.
carefully.
Here, while
so-
he's trying to do that, I kind of see what he's doing. I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna take out the net that I took from the Swahagan, and I'm gonna throw it at him.
So you approach him with this circlet, right, Venrus? And for a moment, he like starts to slide up with his elbow aiming towards you, and then just stops and looks like he's struggling. And you're able to put the
Aw.
circlet on top of his head.
It was love the whole time.
It was
It was love the whole time.
I'm pretty sure it was magic.
The little gem in the circlet flares,
Love is
and his
magic.
eyes go unglazed, and he falls over to the ground.
Oh
good. Going
Hank,
to
what
attend
did you
to Ryan.
do?
He appears to be unconscious.
Can I make a perception to see if there's anyone of the people that have blood gushing out of them that I can actually save?
Oh. What'd you get?
21.
Yeah, that's actually enough to notice that there are still, of these 12 people that were in here, there are 4 that you can save.
Okay, I'm
If
gonna
you
motion to
act-
the group.
You have to act quickly, though. They're bleeding out.
Anyone who can help me right now, I need people. There are 4 still here
Yeah,
that can be
I'll
saved.
burn a,
I got it. I got it.
wounds. I'll burn my scrolls.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
I can
go
do-
up and get up one of my potions and heal them.
Okay.
I can do some patchwork healing. For
So-
like stitching.
So do a heal check.
Yup, working on it. Nat 20 and then
Oh,
4, so
yeah.
24.
So the the 4 of you jump into action. You're able to staunch the bleeding. The healing spells prevent them from bleeding out, and you save the 4 people who are not fully dead yet.
Okay.
The other
Ryan's
8
just
though
unconscious
are
right now.
Ryan is not is unconscious right now, like still large
But he's not
size.
dead.
No,
Cool.
he's breathing, but he's not moving.
Ooh, what
we-
about those that we just saved?
They
Are they conscious?
they are not conscious at the moment, but they're breathing and stable.
Okay.
Can we dispel that giant person spell? Or is it we
That's
just
the
have to
win.
wait it
He'll
out?
be gone in a minute. Don't.
It's a little late for that. He already hit me like a truck.
Get better reflexes than Cargan.
He's the size of a fucking truck. Like
All right.
dodge one of those.
What is this truck you speak of?
And
Let's take a count of what we've got going on here. We've got Bank, who's now got some damage. Ryan's unconscious. Cargan's a little hurt. Shear's a little hurt. We just blew all of our healing stuff. Maybe it's time to head back to Kerto rather. Tunag rather.
I
And,
don't.
Agree.
I don't know. I believe, yes, today should be our stopping point, but perhaps we can just wait it out through the night. Go outside to that small house just outside of here. Take a night's rest, and then come back down.
I don't think it's safe anywhere around here.
you hear
Do you
suddenly
believe it's safe?
in all of your heads, you hear such interesting company that you keep. That one was most delicious. Who'd have known, though, that he was so magically compelled not to hurt one of you?
I told you it was love.
You said
All right.
magic compelled.
I told you.
That is not love.
Love is magic.
He forcibly can't hurt you.
You probably enchanted him or something, so he can't hurt you.
Anyway,
Somalia, love is magic.
I
Love-
really don't
there's
think
no
it's
such thing as
anywhere
love in this
here.
world.
We-
Oh my god.
I think we need to get out of here.
If we want to hold up somewhere, we could go back to the magical waters that prevent the undead from following us, or we could head to the top of the lighthouse. I don't
Well,
think.
Now that you mention it, Lumalia, if that room that we were in before seems almost just as safe as the house just outside the lighthouse, I still think there is more here to be done that we can do. We take a night, we rest, we heal, then we go back, we summon Skrillex, and we continue.
Agreed. By the way, did
I-
Bank slaughter Oliver, or is Oliver like hiding in the corner? 'Cause
Oh,
remember,
perception
Oliver's
check.
like-
Upstairs,
None of
wasn't he?
you have seen Oliver this whole
God
time.
damn it! All right. Well, now that Ryan's fine, I kind of look around and like, motherfucker, Oliver's gone again.
I hope that little fucker turtle got into the water and swam away.
Perception check to look for Oliver.
Alright.
Oh,
I'm not even looking. I'm not.
22.
21.
Yeah, you
23.
actually see him struggling to crawl out from underneath one of the dead bodies.
Oh, I like throw the body off him. Oliver, no. Are you all right, Oliver?
He's covered in blood, but he's okay.
I'm
It's
going
not
to go
his
wash-
blood.
He's felt more alive than ever.
You're a shitty pet owner.
I'm going
He's
to go
actually
wash
kind of
Oliver
eaten
off.
some of the body.
Where,
Now
where,
he's-
where are you watching Oliver off?
Back in the room with the Skeleton King that was like, yo, I'm cool with you.
Okay, okay. So you go back there and begin washing Oliver.
And I'll pull some lettuce out of my backpack and like kind of gingerly try to feed him.
Who keeps lettuce in their backpack?
It's
I keep
going
all
to-
sorts. I keep all sorts of food in my pack. I do cook.
You guys did stop at a
All
farm
right.
along the way. Like,
Yeah.
Hiram,
Hold on. Let's
Yes.
listen. I don't think this thing's gonna give us any rest. So wherever we're going, we need to secure ourselves as best as we can. I think we're gonna get tapped if we stay the night here. We should call Skrillex now.
I
Then
agree.
let's call Skrillex in the water that's somewhat safe.
Well,
Haseo does not
The-
seem to be amenable to this idea. Haseo, what is What is wrong?
Well, first of all, we don't know where this water goes. It could be just its own chamber.
It also might be protected against the magic.
Yes.
Fair.
It's better just to use the water that we know is already stained in blood.
Yeah,
All right,
use
let's do it.
use the vial in the blood. Well, in the area where we fought the other Sahagan.
So after washing Oliver, Lumalia,
Okay.
he is literally glowing.
This is the... Guys, look at this. This is the coolest thing ever.
Can
It's
I
like a
detect
nightlight.
magic on it?
What the hell?
Did the turtle get possessed by the evil?
So yeah, you can use
Everything
the
is
yeah. The
water.
turtle is has a has an enchantment aura around it now. You
Yep,
can
I'm spellcrafting that.
Spellcraft.
Still not a good roll. 19.
Not
Fuck
enough.
you, got a good roll.
I got a 8.
Not enough. You don't know.
Yeah, I figured.
23.
Ah, enough. So you notice that a hollowed spell is now upon the turtle.
Uh-huh.
Do we know what that spell is?
I sure don't, because I'm not a spellcaster.
Well, Chira does, and so I'll tell him. Because
Thanks,
you know,
buddy.
no problem. So, what this does is it's basically the turtle is warded by like a magic circle against evil. Positive energy and good spells within the area around the turtle are stronger, and undead and negative energy and evil spells are weaker. A lot of
Lumalia.
dead bodies within
Wait.
the bodies within the range of the turtle cannot be turned into undead.
Okay.
Let's
Lumalia,
all...
can I hold Oliver for a moment?
No, let's just drink. Let's go bathe in them waters.
Why do you want Oliver?
I have my reasons.
Tell me your reasons.
I'm gonna bathe in the water. I'm just gonna
Here,
like
keep your clothes on.
dunk myself.
I need you to make a fortitude save.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
What am I saving against?
It's a magical
roll.
effect. It's not a poison. But it's a
Oh,
fortitude
okay.
save.
I didn't know if it was like a swimming thing.
No,
Because I have endurance.
this is not a
Oliver-
swimming thing.
Oliver, the big man's going to pick you up now. I kind of lead him over to you, Chira.
21.
All right.
So you instantly feel like all of your skin is burning. And you almost feel like it almost paralyzes you, but you're able to shake it off and pull yourself out of the water. In the process,
Jesus.
though, you did take 6 points of fire damage as your skin is actually scalded.
Where did this happen?
I am not good.
He dove into the water there.
Which water? There's two. things
The
of
water I just bathed Oliver in.
What?
I am not in a good way,
one-
boys.
Wait, did the water burn me when I was washing Oliver?
You only just barely dipped your hands into it.
Okay. So it wouldn't have mattered. Alright.
All right, I have to be honest here. I don't think we're ready, even for a rest. We aren't prepared for what's here. We need to
We're
go
ready
back
for
to
anything.
Fernog, and we need to get some help.
Help from who?
Look, we can get our money, and then hopefully they might pay us again to finish what we started here.
We don't even know if they'll pay us for our word.
Well, we're gonna have 4 guys.
Yeah,
We'll be the first people walking out of this light tower alive in a while. We have some.
we actually have evidence.
How
And
long
with
have
the-
we been in the tower now? Do we have a time of day roughly?
I mean, you guys entered the tower roughly about, I'd say, like 2 or 3 in the afternoon. And so you've been in the tower now for, I'm going to say, going upstairs, down, and everything. You've been in here for an hour, hour and a half.
So it's still late afternoon.
It's a heavy afternoon.
The thing
Yeah.
is,
And don't forget the the raging storm outside.
Yeah.
Oh.
1, there's a giant storm outside Venris. 2, it's rapidly approaching sunset/evening, and even if we try to hustle, we won't get far from the tower, and as we saw, the range is relatively long.
Then we keep on walking. We don't. Whatever is here, we are not prepared for. I know I'm almost out of spells. Everyone else here is hurt. We are not.
If we're bringing those 4 with us, we can't push through the night with that.
Hey,
with
shot in
exhausted
the dark.
as we are.
If the giant room is actually a nice room that warded against evil, would it not make sense to rest there?
That's what
we
I
were saying
said.
earlier. Yeah.
If we're assuming that whatever is here is undead.
Well,
All right, well,
you also
Those are our
you also
options.
don't
I
know
think
all the
anything-
properties of the room. You have just assumed
True.
because of one thing.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
I
if I
think it
also
still
explain,
is.
if I haven't already, I would also like to explain to everybody that the turtle is basically a holy artifact at the moment and is protected against death creatures.
This is what is so interesting because we saw Hiram jump in the water, but yet he only was burned. Yet this turtle is now a holy artifact.
I knew Oliver was special.
Oh, Lumalia, jokes aside, this is very
Worrying, yes.
Curious.
All right,
curious.
can
Yes.
I want to take my boot off and dip
Is
my
it
toe in the water
because
for a
he
minute.
was covered in blood? That
No, I know what it is. Anyway, I want to see what
Oh,
what happens.
do you?
would you like to share
I
then?
think I do. First, I want to see what happens to Chira to confirm my suspicion.
I dip my toe in the water.
You're just dipping your toe. So you dip your toe in the water. The water is not warm, not cold. It's kind of like room temperature, but you don't feel anything. But then you feel something.
Mhm.
You feel a fish kind of like nipping at your toe.
There's our dinner.
It tickles a little.
I put my whole foot in the water.
The foot starts to tingle and the fish swims away.
I get a little bit farther into the water.
I'm gonna need you to make a fortitude save.
Yep.
I knew this was happening. That's pretty good. Hold on.
Is it better than 21?
It's it's actually it should be pretty good for it. It is a 23.
Yeah, you feel that your leg almost starts to seize up entirely, and your leg burns, and you take 6 points of burning damage onto your leg.
That's a
I have an
23.
idea. First,
Yeah, you
Here's
feel like it was about like it almost seized up, like your entire body almost became paralyzed, but you shrugged it
Alright.
off.
Okay.
what's your theory, Vanris?
Yes, I want to hear this.
Whatever is in the water, whatever spell, whatever, is protecting against non. It's only protected for good people. We, for some reason, are not protected in this vicinity.
For some reason. Well, we've all killed someone.
And we've
You're
known
raising
this-
skeletons.
The spirit itself even told us that we are not good alignment.
So then Hesir would.
Can I never checked the spear. Can I hold the spear? Just
Yeah.
curious.
We don't have it with us, do we?
Yeah, no,
Cheers,
yeah,
Cheers,
I-
Cheers been
hold on,
holding it with a numb hand
whole
this
time.
entire time.
It's no
I'm fine with that. I tossed the spear over at Hasser.
Woof.
You feel nothing.
Yep, therefore it only works on good people. Whatever is here, it's only affecting the good people.
But you
I'd like to try one thing first. I'm gonna dip my blades in the water.
okay? You dip your blades in the water.
Cool. Did nothing happen?
They crack and explode.
That would be really sad. Pull them out. Well, the blood's gone at least. I will put
I'm
them back.
sorry, guys, but whatever is protecting this area probably is not going to protect the majority of us.
That was in your head. How
This is not a safe place.
I still would rather take our chances here than outside. At least we can
Yeah.
fortify the door. We can move our wounded in here and somewhat rest for the night.
Very well. I hand the spear back to Chira.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, I guess
Rest for the night here.
I guess.
Does that dumb spear make my hand numb or whatever the hell's going on?
You haven't touched it.
That's why.
I
mine
hand the
then.
spear to Kargan.
You feel your hand feels just fine.
Huh. That's interesting. I'll hand it back to Chira, and I'll just think about that for a moment. Then, all right.
If we want to rest, we can set up camp. I'll take first watch with Ryan whenever he decides to. Wake up.
Let Ryan
You hear that
sleep.
in your head,
Fair
Carden.
enough. I'll take first watch with Ollie then. If we're staying, are we staying? All in favor?
Yeah,
Aye.
yeah.
Yeah.
I will take second watch with Venris.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm saying.
So you all gather everyone in there, and you go and stay around on the raised platform over the water.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
So you guys go in there and you start getting everything ready there, and I
We're also bringing the bodies with us,
I
by
need
the way.
everyone to make a will
All the-
save.
God.
Oh,
Yeah.
this-
I knew this was a bad idea.
We're bringing all the bodies, even the dead ones?
Well, the
Night-
ones that are alive. I'm-
Night-
17.
Is that 20? Hold on. I have to double check.
My will saves are garbage.
Mine are 2, but I think I did okay. Where are my
18.
saves?
18.
15.
Un momento más. Yeah, it's a 20.
Okay.
I finally got +1.
So
13.
okay. So all of you, as you're getting around there, suddenly like you get kind of dizzy and your vision just goes like black around, like like from the edges, and then suddenly all you're aware of is extremely fast motion, spinning, like the sense of like almost vertigo, like you're being tossed around, and you hear someone screaming, and you can't see anything, you're not aware of what's going on, anything's a blur, and then there's a loud boom, and your entire thing is shaking. You hear the sound of breaking glass, and everything goes black. And that's where we're going to cut here for the break.
And the show is over.
Oh,
Thanks for coming,
And
everybody.
everybody's dead.
We are all dead now.
So,
I impale
So-
myself with the spear.
We died from naps.
So anyway, so this is where we're going to end part 1 of episode 7 here. For those of you in podcast land, and those of you here watching us live, we're going to take a quick break while we clip our audio, and then we'll resume in a few minutes for part 2 of episode 7. So to see what happens next. Dun dun dun. Clip in the audio.
We all die.
All right, I stopped mine.
Audio. Kayla, give me one of the resins blocks.
This is game
It's,
7, right?
I only have one left. It's in
Yep,
the can.
it's game 7.
He did save us. Oh no.
What?
This is going to
Yeah.
take a little bit longer for me because I am going on my laptop and not my regular desktop.
That's okay.
Faster than me.
I'm on a laptop now too.
What's your export right now? What time?
8 minutes.
Okay, I am faster. Yes. Not the
This is
last one.
Right back.
2.5 minutes.
So wait, what determines the export speed?
Your
Your
computer, like literally
Oh really?
processor.
I think it's your processor and your RAM.
Hold on. And my export is done.
Fuck you.
All right.
By the way, I'm super sad. I stopped at Targets on the way home. I was trying to get the all-out beanie, and all the Targets were sold out.
I was hoping I could stay up for the second shift here to talk to Venris more.
Yeah,
about
I was
this
gonna
stuff.
inspect the sword
No,
again.
like seriously, whatever's
So
here.
wait.
Let us rest here. It
We
has
have,
some
we
sort
have
of
no better
something.
option, though.
No, we can run.
We
Seriously,
can't
no.
run. We have
Yes,
to drag 4 bodies with us, an unconscious Bank and an unconscious Ryan.
No,
Also,
we
what-
could, but I don't want to.
What room
Now that I know
did
there's
the
something
burning
very
happen?
evil
Did
here.
that happen in the
So
the,
we're back
the
in
room?
With the skeleton.
Raxon's room.
The Raxon room. All the water
Okay,
around
is,
it.
is that the room that burnt?
Yeah.
I thought it was the fucking blood room. Was
No.
the water that burnt.
No.
So,
Okay, well I wouldn't have dipped my toe into the holy fucking place.
So before, I don't want to cheat, but I would have put the TR or the circlet on me before sleeping.
But you
But
didn't.
I thought Bank still had it.
You didn't take it off of
I thought
Bank.
Bank still had
Bank's
it.
still unconscious wearing it.
Yeah.
I would have assumed.
No.
There
I
are
would
no
put-
assumptions.
originally
There
didn't.
are no
Originally.
assumptions.
Originally, it was in the bag, so you wouldn't
Yeah.
even have had it if we rested beforehand.
It was on Bank
Look.
while he was unconscious. That was where the last place the circlet was.
It'll be interesting to see like
This
where
is
goes.
way more fun than running. Come on. Where's your sense of adventure?
I'm just playing my character. That's I want to keep staying here.
That's
I'm
fine.
I was just happy to play the
I want to stay forever.
the bank card. It made me happy.
Yeah,
I was
wow, that
I was
was
ready to take his
holy
head off
shit.
too. I was like, all right, we'll just take
Okay,
an arc.
If you
I think
could hit
before-
him,
What
did
is
hit him.
all of our alignments the shock? Since we don't do this over and over again.
You don't know. Alignment is not something that is known
It
in
moves.
a character thing.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people can perceive themselves as stuff. Now, there is the concept of good and evil and everything else. And anyone can perceive themselves to be whatever they want. But your actions and your own morality will inflict upon you what your actual alignment is on a cosmic scale. And
I'll just have Hosir cast it on me then.
cast what?
Find out.
Detect alignment.
detect evil.
Detect alignment. Detect evil.
Ah. Now, even
Can you
then,
tell me what
see,
my
the
alignment is?
interesting,
I
Like,
just wanna know.
I'm
The-
leaning neutral evil at this point. I'm
the
not
interesting
gonna
thing
lie.
about
you
that
are.
is those detection spells can often let, like, detect evil, for example, lets you know if a person either has an evil aura, and only certain things have evil auras, like clerics, things that are tied directly to evilness, demons, undead. Otherwise, you can only detect if a person is currently, like, having, like, you know, has done an evil action, is thinking evil plots, is planning evil. So it's like, just because a person is evil doesn't mean they're going to ping up if they're just sitting there eating a sandwich.
So, am I evil?
Evilly eat sandwich.
You don't know. Are you evil?
God damn you! Just tell me. I want to know.
It's
I'm not evil.
You're probably
it
like
doesn't
chaotic
matter.
neutral
It's more
to
like
the-
what you think of yourself,
yeah.
honestly.
Yeah,
I don't think I'm evil.
probably-
And
I'm
that the
probably leaning
spirit
that
doesn't
way.
mind if I.
I don't
you
think
know,
anyone
press
really
it.
thinks they're evil in real life. They think that
No.
their actions are for good. So
No, but there are actions that I will say this: the only person that is truly bordering onto the evil side is Venris. Most of the rest of you are neutral. Lumalia's on her way.
I'm close, but I'm gonna try.
Don't get me
not
wrong.
to murder.
Lumalia's on her way, but Venris is literally casting evil spells.
Yeah.
Like, I stabbed a dude in the head. That's okay. It
Animating
happens
Dead
sometimes.
is legitimately a cosmically evil ability. Now, he's not performing evil with them, so it just puts him
Yeah.
into that, like, he's in that evilish gray area right now.
yeah,
It would not be hard for
That's
him
fine.
to tip.
All right, so what I missed?
But
I
Oliver
don't know if we're
is
still there.
the
I'm
true
definitely
good
gonna take a dip
of
into
the
the.
we're
party.
talking about alignments right now.
I'm pretty
Oliver's
sure if
the
I
party.
if I took a dip into the pool, I'd be okay.
Yeah, you would.
I
I
think
think
so.
so. No,
And I wouldn't be too worse for the wear myself.
like I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
only good people are not don't get affected by it.
Hey, animals count too. Oliver's
guess
good.
so.
Most animals actually are typically considered to be neutral.
Neutral.
They have no alignment.
Mm.
Yeah, I do find that a little curious, actually.
Yeah.
See, I have a good aligned turtle. Come on, guys.
You-
I picked a.
And
I picked
you're
the right one.
Dang it.
or you guys don't
Or he's
actually,
rubbing off on me and making me better.
or you guys don't actually know how this
The turtle's
water
the
works.
yin to your yang.
No, that's probably it.
True.
We honestly don't know.
Oh boy, I just want to
I
wake
just,
up.
I just want glowy sword back. That was cool.
That was.
I
Actually,
want.
I will agree. That was a really cool sword.
Why didn't you keep it?
Well, we're back now.
Because
That's why. That's
I
all. That was my
back.
other.
I
We're
would've.
unconscious.
My character, no.
My character definitely does. One, it's an artifact of the Hawks, and two, glowy sword. Come on.
I want to know what's going on with this spear. That spear's
Hey,
cool.
hey, Hasser, did you want to keep the spear?
No.
Okay.
By the way, when did we pass out? Was that like as we were setting up camp?
Yes.
Was that first?
Yeah.
Okay, so
like
we
like
didn't even get to
basically
take
you
it
guys
back.
had gotten all the bodies in there and were starting to get your stuff together, and then
Okay, just clarifying.
Who had the highest will
Oh.
save roll, by the way?
I got a 20. Did I?
Are you
I had an
seriously
18.
getting this hard?
No, I'm just curious on how powerful this thing
Yeah.
is.
That-
I mean, what about Bank? That he had. Like,
It was powerful
what,
enough to
like
make a
AC of,
21
like, fucking-
not hit bank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a strong thing.
Oh, we're assuming that the creature that's been mind controlling people is the one who is doing
True.
the spell.
There
Right,
could be
that's
a
you also
fourth
don't,
party.
you also don't know if that was just Bank's natural strength.
That was not Bank's natural strength.
Honestly,
That might make Jack
do you
great.
see how much shit that guy has to carry?
Yeah. I think that's his natural strength.
We don't know what level he is. We don't know how high his dex is.
Bank has a plus 20 to magical loyalty.
If you didn't do the crowd thing, I just would have thought he snapped. Finally had
All
enough.
right, I'm back. Is anybody still gone?
I think I am.
Let's get
Hold
this
on.
rolling.
I'm
I'm
done.
back.
I have 4 seconds.
Let's say I'm done.
Oh, I guess I was faster than you then.
Yeah, I told
What
you.
did
I
the
was the slowest.
spear say to you, Kira?
You never told me what it said to you.
By the way, Santana, we're gonna have a hell of an episode next episode.
For what? Rundown?
Apparently, I haven't read all the details yet, but apparently there's going to be some legal tension between
No, I already
TSM
read.
and.
Sven's already come out and said that he didn't sign anything for H2K, but H2K's management says, no, you signed a contract that said you were going to sign a contract, and that TSM was sniping. There's legal battle going on right now. It's weird. Also, Amazing wanted to leave OG to go back to TSM, so now there's drama with that. And Amazing's like, no, I didn't
Amazing.
want that at all.
Holy
Fucking Daily got, and they're like, no, we've got it here.
Everyone wants
So-
to be on TSM because that money.
Alright.
Honestly,
Yeah,
like,
seriously.
Double
the-
Lift's like, oh my god, TSM is so great that wiped my ass and everything.
well, he's got the best.
It's the
support
best
he's ever
branding
played
of
with
any
now.
fucking
Is
team.
it bad
Who's
that I
his
think
support?
everyone wants to go to TSM because Double Lift's on TSM now? It's
Wait,
like,
wait,
oh
By the
god!
way,
Who's the
fucking Spenu hype.
who's the support on TSM now?
Kissing.
That was
Adrian.
confirmed, or
My
It's Kissing.
my buddy who was a huge TSM fan, but he hates Double Lift. He threw out his TSM jacket when
Okay.
Double Lift joined the team.
I'll take it.
Yeah,
Right?
seriously.
I like Double Lift and I like TSM.
You ready?
We're
Spenu
as
is
soon as
1.5
Mod's
in the
done,
world.
or sorry, as soon as Lamalia is done, then I think we're good
Yeah,
to go.
I'm good.
All right, are we
Sorry,
good?
I'm just getting hype about Korea again.
No, that's
Yeah.
fine. We know. Thanks, Monty. All right,
Spenu beat Ku and took a game off SKT. It's awesome.
all right. So,
Hold on, I have to refresh really quick. I'm
Yeah.
having a really hard time hearing most
Let
of
me
you
know when we're
guys.
gonna start
Do the
recording
thing.
again. Also, hello to our 2 people watching. Hope you guys are having fun.
That's me and Lashak.
Well, no, we have this ad sads guy is always here. Like
yeah,
regardless
no,
of the.
it's funny because we had like
stream.
14 people last week, and then we got like, no, it's all so random.
And then it's like Kargan, Chira, Phil, whoever Half Bent is.
Half Bent's
Hi,
a man.
Half Bent. There's Lashak, there's me, and then Mark. Hi, Mark.
Stealing
Oh, you're stealing
ideas.
Who are on?
Oh,
Hold on, who are
yeah.
you?
He's a mod. That's all you need to know.
Well,
Don't
yeah,
worry
I
about
know that. Oh, side note, why does TForce Podcast 2 not have mod status on TForce Podcast?
They
Because
have
the-
a rivalry.
That's so
We have
weird.
a
it.
rival.
My god. So
Not-
Spirit talked to both Shira, Hasser, myself, or all of us, huh?
Yeah, whoever held the spear.
Whoever touched the spirit talked to.
Oh, neat.
Wait, what about a
no, it
spirit?
didn't talk to me.
Did you hold it?
Yeah, I touched it. Remember?
Okay.
No, you have to actually hold the
Never
ring.
mind.
Oh,
I really stroked your shaft.
Oh, and no, and maybe it didn't talk to everyone because it has its reasons.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! All right, can we
Anyway,
sync up
that's
audio?
outside again. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can
Let's
do
start
that.
recording.
All right.
All right,
1 second here.
3.
Wait. I'm ready. All right, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, and sync. All right, Lashak,
Here.
Fenris,
Here.
Lamalia,
Gone.
Kargan,
Here.
Chira,
Hi.
Haser.
Hello.
I'm gonna get Chira and I'm gonna get Haser again. Chira,
Hey.
Haser.
Hello.
You guys are a little slow. I just want to get it precise. Good.
All right. So, welcome back, everyone, to TForce RPG. It's a long story. Episode 7, Part 2, for those of you in podcast land. And for those who are joining us live or watching on YouTube, we're coming back from the break and going to the second half here. This is custom Pathfinder game run by me, Lashak, where we've run all these schmucks here that are League of Legends podcasters and shoutcasters in the Trinity Force network through one of their games. They've only all recently started playing this year. So, where we last left them off is they were adventuring further into the lighthouse of Ternog, where they found a room that was kind of a crypt. Found a magical spear and sword and circlet there, and some interesting water. Leaving out from there, they happened to come across Bank, the manservant of Venris, had been possessed and had murdered most of the captives and was in the process of killing Lumalia's cousin Ryan before they stopped. So, when we returned there, they began to set camp in the crypt area, failing to be protected. They all suddenly blacked out and experienced this weird feeling of vertigo, shaking, spinning, and then of being tossed about, and there was a loud shattering of glass. And then everything went black. Glass.
That's weird.
So,
if I wasn't unconscious right now, I would say that's weird.
it is weird. And
The
in
glass
fact,
was your
in
mind
fact,
shattering.
Hasser, you're the first one to wake up, and all you can think about is how that's weird. But then you think about how much your ribs hurt.
They took your kidneys.
Make a perception check.
no.
Can I make a perception check for my kidneys?
Absolutely.
17.
You still have your kidneys.
Thank God.
But,
What else
The
do I miss?
spleen.
so looking around you, you see the rest of you guys, you're in a completely different room. You don't know where you are or how you got there. But you're looking around and you see the rest of you guys, like, Chira is slumped up against a wall. It's kind of dark in here. Their only light source seems to be coming from this glowing red short sword in the hands of Lumalia. Like, all the light spells are not going at the moment. And it's pitch black in here
Can
besides
I-
that little arc. Yeah, you can cast light.
Cast one? Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
Alright, so what are you casting light on?
My hammer.
Alright, so you cast light upon your hammer. And yeah, Chira's sitting there with the spear, like, leaning against him. He's up against the wall, like he just kind of passed out there. And you're in this strange room that is the sound of running water all around you, like a waterfall. And as you look around, you see everyone else is laying on the ground, leaned up against something. Everyone looks bloody, like hurt. Not life-threatening, but like they went through something rather intense and painful. And they're sitting at the edge of this pool, not more than 20 feet away from you, is this huge 25-foot long green scaly creature with 3 eyes and tentacles and fins coming out from it, and it's just sitting there, like, occasionally twitching with all this blood pouring out from it. And
What the fuck?
I know what this is.
I've seen this movie before.
Let me check my Pokemon magic.
you can do a knowledge dungeoneering check to see if you actually know what it is
I can, but I'm unconscious.
before you hold up the monster manual, and I know like you're doing.
Some metagaming shit going on.
No,
right?
no, no, I have no, like, I'll wake people up.
So as
Very, like, slowly,
so
carefully.
yeah, by the way, you only have 5 hit points remaining.
All of us?
Okay, no, like, okay, since that's the case, I'm definitely gonna heal myself.
No, Hasser, you have 5 hit points remaining. Chira, you have 7. Hiram only has 2.
Oh god, I'm back to the start of the show.
Kargan, you are actually at 0 and unconscious. Lumalia still has 10 hit points remaining, and Varys is at 1 hit point. Bank is nowhere to be seen in here.
Is Ryan
What about
here?
Ryan?
Ryan is not in here either.
Oliver?
Oliver, not to be seen.
The other 4.
Not here. Wherever you are,
Cool.
and by the light of this room, you see, as Hasser heals himself and begins waking everyone up. Hasser, as you got up and you started inspecting yourself and healing, looking around, you notice also with your perception check that there, written in the creature's blood on the ground, is a message.
Okay.
And it says, You are getting yourselves in over your head. Be careful. We still need you alive.
Well, hold on, head counts. Lumalia, here. Aster.
Here?
Cheera here. Here.
Hear him?
Here.
Kagan.
Barely.
Kagan.
So wait, is this monster still alive?
It looks
doesn't
like it's
Oh, let
occasionally
me do my engineering check.
it's occasionally twitching, and making the sound of like a fish out of water. So it
Hold on.
might still be alive, but it's dying.
Let me see.
What is that?
Yeah.
That's a whole 12.
No.
Dungeoneering, right?
Yeah.
I got a 14.
That's enough for you to know. This is an aboleth.
No, that was wrong.
Guys,
It
What-
is
what
20.
can I
that's
tell-
an aboleth.
I am glad I was wrong.
What you know about these things that they are underwater aberrations that are like 25 feet long, roughly about 6,500 pounds, and they are creatures that mentally dominate and twist the will of others and bind them to them, and are known to have other ways of controlling them.
Is it in water?
And not at the moment. It is actually out of the water, like next
Are
to
we
a
are
source
we
of
anywhere
water.
near water?
Yes.
Call Skrillex. Drop that bass. Get him here. We need help.
Venrus,
I
do you have the
agree.
vial?
So
I'm assuming Venrus has the vial.
So
It's
as
in, yeah, it's in the bag.
all right, so Venus, as you go and approach the water's edge, make a perception check.
All
Don't
right.
die, buddy.
By the way, I choked 2 my cure light wounds
Okay.
potions. That would be 23.
You come over there, and at the edge of the water, like right in there, you see 2 floating dead sharks, and what looks like a unconscious, possibly dying Skizix in the water near them.
Oh, no.
Guys, Skizix is here.
You also notice that you don't.
Yes.
No, you notice that the vial is empty in your hand.
That was the glass cracking.
Aster, can you attend to him?
Yes, of course.
Then do it. 'Cause we
Okay.
need him alive.
I
Right.
if we need him alive, I have a potion as
So
well
I
as
still-
my
I
last
still
one,
have-
but I'm
We
happy.
need
I
your brother
still-
up.
I still have all my cure light wounds.
Kira, help Kagan. He needs it more than
All right,
Fishman.
I force feed Kargan a beautiful cure light wounds potion.
Kargan wakes up.
Yay!
You alright, buddy?
Do I roll that cure light wounds potion? Whatever. Yeah.
1d8. Yeah, plus your caster level.
It's 1d8 plus 3. This caster level of the potion that it was made.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
Cool.
While we're I'm just gonna go make sure the aboleth is dead and just kind of skewer it with that short sword.
What just happened? Where are we and what? Why do I hurt all over?
Memory
Well,
I'm
check.
still trying to
I have
figure
a-
that out.
I have a theory, but hold on, and I just kind of shank it in the head again. Alright, I think it's dead now.
Well,
I'll go over to Skizix and
I think what
Heal them.
happened was we were setting up camp. We all remember that, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And there must have been this aboleth in the water or somewhere nearby, and it wanted to murder us. But somebody, whoever, one of us, managed to break the vial in time, and Skrillex came with his shocks. We somehow fought an aboleth unconscious, murdered it, or somebody else helped. Wrote in blood they need us alive. Skrillex is almost dead, and now we're here and we're nearly dead. So that's my theory.
I
I don't
think
know where
the-
Ryan are.
I
don't
think
know
the
where
thing
Beck
that
is.
wrote
Skizix
in
will live.
Well, that's good.
I think the thing that wrote in blood was the voice we were hearing in our head back in Tirnog.
Into no.
The mysterious benefactor strikes again.
Yeah, I agree.
Wait.
Anyone can attempt a linguistics check.
Oh, I don't
Yeah.
have it.
Oh.
That is what I'm special in.
Well, That's all you
Death
could.
and linguistics.
Yeah.
Linguistics. Death and linguini.
Ooh, all right. That would be a 31.
It's the same handwriting.
No, yeah. Just a 30.
Okay, so I'm assuming you communicate that.
Oh yeah.
Cool. So a
Oh,
benefactor is at least trying to help us. So if we can call him a benefactor, a dream man. Well,
Now
First
that we've
off-
got our footing, can I take another look around the room?
Yeah, absolutely. Because
Yeah.
this room, as you are looking around it, the walls are not actually stone, but are smooth, kind of pale gray marble. All around, and there is there's a pool that's probably just like about literally 30 feet deep and all of 50 feet in diameter, like just big enough for this creature to fit in.
Was I supposed to roll a perception check?
I'm just describing what the room looks like at the moment.
Yeah.
Because now
Okay.
you guys have light and look around here. You don't see when looking around, you see any like real direct entrance, except that over like on the area where you're at that has land that is on this smooth marble, goes back about 100 feet, and there you see a like arching open doorway and what looks like a running waterfall outside of it.
I'm going to go poke my head outside.
Do it stealthily. We're not.
That was
really
the
like-
plan, and Sarah, can you cut the light for a second?
Very well.
Hood up. I'm gonna try and like scurry around and just like peek outside and hope there's not an arrow waiting to take my head off.
So you have no light source now?
I have the glowy red sword, remember?
Okay, that gives like 10-foot
Like 10.
illumination. Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay. It's like a glow
I just need to
stick.
see if it keeps going. That's all I
Okay.
need to know.
All right.
But stealthily.
You realize that as you get there, you literally have to duck your head into this waterfall. You can't
I'm
look.
covered in blood. It's fine.
Okay. So you're not gonna. You'd have to walk out of the waterfall to see anything.
Okay,
Because-
I'll walk out.
Okay. Make a acrobatics check.
Oh, I'm good at those. In theory.
He says before he fails.
He says before he gets like a 15.
Yeah.
So you're still there as you come out through and it's slippery. You suddenly notice that like as soon as you're out of the waterfall, which isn't that thick, it's just like a straight through there. That there's only like 5 foot of ledge, and you almost like slip off as you realize that you are on some sort of like platform that you can't really see. All you can see is down, and it looks like it just goes. You can only see for like 10 feet, but
Can't.
you almost
Oh.
walked off a ledge.
Great. I'll turn back to the group and kind of. Well, the good news. It does open up. The bad news. It's an endless cliff. So we're not going this way unless we can fly.
I feel perhaps we should see what Skizek has to say about all this.
Yeah.
Is he up and about now?
Yeah, he is coming to and is like, my friends, I see we have won the day.
Apparently,
Sure.
we remember none of it. But
I
not-
remember all of it, and I did the most.
I thought that you were formidable, but I had no idea you had such skills.
we're quite talented, I suppose. I'm sorry, I
No,
must have got.
we're all I'm not sure about the rest of you, but I do not remember a thing. I was unconscious. I only woke up with all this blood, the dead aboleth.
Little
and you-
fuzzy. Can you fill us in?
Well, you came and summoned me out into the waters and said that you knew where to find the threat where it was most vulnerable.
We
Did we now? Did we say where that was?
Yes, you said deep down, so I gave us the ways to speak, to breathe in the waters, and we came down here deep, deep, and deep.
My friend, did anything seem off about us when we summoned you?
You spoke mostly in whispers to each other, but I know not of the normal ways of you land dwellers, so I thought nothing would be amiss.
This is
Well,
Can you get
normal.
us out of here now?
I believe I could backtrack us the way that we came, but
Are you all
it would
right?
be most
You need-
difficult. We had to go down waterfalls, but you said that you assured me that you had the means to get us out of here once we had completed victory.
Cogran, check your scrolls. Just curious. Check your scrolls.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
scroll.
good luck.
Do I still have all of my scrolls?
The teleport scrolls
Is
finished.
there one on teleport? Got it!
Okay.
Hey, Lashak,
Yes.
We
yes
have-
or no for what I sent you?
So you're looking over this thing that you have defeated it, and these were like what you're gathering from this is that it's kind of weirding you out because all of the marks that are on this thing look like expertly placed delivered blows in the areas that would appear to be most weak. It's very deliberate, very educated. Not your random rage and smash.
Is
Alright.
this creature something that can be
Harvested?
Harvested.
harvested, skinned?
Well, absolutely, but you would need to do it. But we'd need a knowledge dungeoneering again to see if you would know what would be worthy of harvesting, and you
My
know
time
how
to
not
shine.
how not to damage it in the process.
If I could roll on the table.
What if my skills? What if one of my like profession skills is skinning?
Then that would help you at performing the skinning, but knowing what to skin. This is a different type
Okay.
of creature. It's not so.
Let me see.
You would. It's like if you don't know about its anatomy.
22.
Okay. Yes.
Ooh.
You know that one of the more valuable things, but you have to be careful. Harvesting an aboleth is dangerous. Now you're like, oh, it's an aboleth. You suddenly have all this coming back to you. You know that
And I'm
it's,
like, we murdered an aboleth? What?
you know that its tentacles, if not careful, when exposed to a creature's skin, can turn it a translucent, slimy rubbery membrane that's clear, and if not
Ah.
continuously kept moist, it will begin to kill you by pure dehydration. You also know
So
that
that's-
when it's in the water, it has a gland that emits a mucus all around it and a 5-foot cloud around it. That anything that comes into contact with that mucus underwater will risks losing the ability to breathe air and would then only be able to breathe water.
I'm just going to
Hey,
point this
Lumalia.
out. I believe this is a problem, or was a problem.
So you know
Lumalia,
that
you just realized
Half of our problem. The
Committed
light
murder.
is still out.
What were you saying, Chira?
you definitely committed murder. Now then, we could have helped that guy earlier.
Well,
maybe.
no. I mean, we would have had no way of knowing that, but it feels like we may have solved at least
Half
part
of the
of the
problem.
riddle.
Now, well, first we should probably.
First, we need to gather up anyone we can and just get out.
Yeah,
I do
where's
not feel
Bacon?
good about this area anymore.
We need to find everyone else, but we also, if we do want to worry about our reward, we should chop a little piece off here and here and show, hey, aboleth caused lighthouse issues. Here's aboleth head
so you know
and
the
excessive pots.
Let's say the aboleth itself is 25 feet long and 6,500 pounds. So like its head is pretty big. But what you know that would come to harvesting, its mucus glands would be valuable. They're just not
Okay.
the safest thing to harvest because you risk coming under the effect of its mucus. Its tentacles are valuable to harvest, but again, dangerous. You need to be careful while doing
We
so.
need something
Other than
to
that-
show we
it-
fixed the problem.
Its eyes and its brains would also typically be considered valuable. The scales, maybe.
Scoop out the
but-
eyes.
They're pretty big
What
eyes.
would you use for that? Would that be nature?
Well,
If we
for
wanted
example,
to start shopping?
Mott has profession skinning, So he.
True.
But I don't have any. I don't have any
Oh,
points into
Well,
it.
then beyond that would
So
be
zero.
a survival check. Would
Oop,
do it.
I'm good
I'll
at
do a survival check.
Oh, I have a good survival as well.
So let's all first off, let's make sure we're okay, patched up somewhat. Take a breather. We're going to chop this thing up, and then we'll find everyone else. So, by our
That's a
powers
fif-
combined,
That's a 15.
not gonna say it.
You got that one. Did you get a
Totally
nat
got
one?
that one. Totally.
Ugh.
I need you to make a fortitude save. And Chira, what
Oh,
did
I'm
you
good.
get?
I'm good at those though.
I haven't rolled yet, but I will.
Okay.
Wait, everyone?
No, just me.
I have a 25.
Oh, survival. Oh, wow. Yeah, you're
I
good.
rolled
at
it.
this.
Yeah, I rolled a 19.
So,
Also not good.
what'd you get?
I rolled a 2.
So,
I
while
got it.
attempting to cut off and harvest the tentacles here, you accidentally get yourself stung by it. And your skin turns into a clear, rubbery, translucent membrane. And you now know that if you don't keep yourself moist, after... Oh boy, it's pretty... I'm just going to spell it out for you so you know exactly what's going to happen here, okay?
That's right. I know what's gonna happen.
No, your con is reduced by
Yeah, we're
4.
gonna stab you in the head because obviously that's the only thing we can
Can't
do.
that much force on. I'm.
You're-
All right.
Yes.
We're good.
And if your if your flesh isn't kept moist, it will dry quickly, and you'll take 1d12 points of damage every 10 minutes.
Cool. Okay. So
Lumalia, please.
I-
Anytime you need water, just tell me.
yes.
I have a bathtub.
Are you going to drag me around in a bathtub, Chira? This is so
We have a
romantic.
mobile
Or-
moistening device.
Or I just put my hand out over
Side
her
note,
arm and
do
just
I know how
generate
long
water.
this lasts? Or
That's
just
what I was
permanent?
asking earlier with that one guy that she killed.
Like, is this permanent?
How
Um,
ironic.
It
Now she's
can
gonna-
only be removed by remove disease and similar effects.
I would have a guess that someone in the city would be
City
able
can
to
help,
take
but
care
for
of that.
now, yeah, Hasera, we're going.
Yes.
I'm going to do little spits every
So-
now and then.
After that
What?
little
Moisten me.
after that little incident, you know, Hiram's a little nervous, but Chira, as usual, not giving a fuck, is able to successfully harvest the tentacles, the mucus gland, the eyes, and the brain.
You know, I was just on a roll right there. I was doing well, and
I'd
then
like to think.
One and
I'd like
two.
to think the entire time I'm harvesting, I pretend like I'm trying to sting myself, but I'm not, and while looking at Lumalia every time I do it.
how you're very funny, Chira.
Lumalia, who kind of looks like a jellyfish.
No. This is probably
Alright.
what Amalia looks like.
So, hold on. Did we find a way to actually get out of here?
Yeah, we have a portal.
I know what this is
So
too.
during this time, I'm looking around trying to find Bank. Is he anywhere here?
No, you don't see anything. Skizik's like, we left your friends back in a crypt room that you had found. You said it would be safer for them there.
Oh, jeez.
Well, I'm glad our unconscious selves at least left them behind.
Yes.
If we dip Lumalia into that purified water, I wonder what will happen.
Let's
No,
not
no, no, no,
say
no,
we
no.
Don't
did,
do that.
because I don't want to die.
Okay.
The point is, we
Can
cannot
we-
get out the way we came. We have to use the teleportation scroll that
Yeah.
our benefactor has provided for us. We
The-
go back
Let's-
to wherever it is, come back, collect them.
Did you call me?
No, we did not. So thank you.
I'm gonna be looking around the area for anything of like of value or anything because I'm looking for those stones still. That power
Oh,
this lighthouse.
We still
Oh.
have
Yeah,
to, like,
I would like the
lighthouse.
perception as well.
oh well, then perception away.
Perception.
I'm sad because I rolled when I asked what the room looked like. I rolled a perception check and I got a crit.
18.
And nothing came
Oh,
of it.
my apologies. I missed hearing that. But so I will let that work now. As for
Okay.
searching the room.
Good.
So, what you actually do notice when looking around the room here is on the other side of this pool, as you guys are looking around with the light, trying to find there, is actually a like a, I want to say almost like a, I don't want to say altar, but it's basically like a large marble, like slate table with two statues over it. And on top of this table, you see 3 ornate-looking chests.
Treasure. Treasure, treasure, treasure.
And we can get to those.
You can. You just walk around the pool.
All right.
Awesome.
I opened the middle chest.
It is locked.
Are they all locked?
Yes, actually.
What kind of lock?
Like the chest is locked. Like it has a locking
But like,
mechanism.
does it seem to be
Magically
lock.
locked, or
of like a complicated matter, or is it a simple
You
lock?
need a disabled device check to know that. Otherwise, you don't know
I
anything.
can do that.
Are you trained in it?
Yep.
Oh,
Can he
someone
as
actually.
jelly form?
Yes, he can. He won't be the easiest thing in the world, but do you
I mean,
have?
does anyone have any keys on them just in case before we start, going above and beyond trying to open these?
Oh, I do too, but I fail at this.
Wait,
Yep,
what'd you
I-
get? What'd you get, Venris?
Oh, disabled device has a armor penalty on it. That's
oh,
stupid.
okay. It's not that bad of a roll.
You need
14.
deft hands. Like,
14?
yeah.
Okay. Then I need you to make a reflex save, Venris.
I would love to.
Yep.
What are you at, by the way? What'd your potions heal you for?
I'm at 11.
Not enough.
Cool. Don't die.
4 on my reflex, got a 18, 22.
Okay. Well, you notice as you're trying
Ooh.
and you don't notice it, you actually hear something click and jerk your hands back as a little needle sticks out, like from the area that you were working, and you see a little drop of something fall off the needle onto the ground as you pulls your hands away in
Poisoned.
time.
I would know this because I've been playing with those lately.
Well, I'm just going to ignore it and still fling it, assuming that there's no more.
You didn't open
traps
it.
in
You didn't
didn't
open it. You
crack
just
lock.
you
Yeah.
just triggered the
All right,
trap.
never mind.
I'm gonna check myself, make sure I
wait.
don't have anything else on me, because
Hold on.
honestly, at this point, we've been unconscious. We don't know what we've been doing. Maybe I have a key on my hands. I don't know.
You're like,
I'm gonna do
I-
the same, actually.
I've got some poison. I've got the crown. Oh no, the crown's in the bag.
so
I've got some strawberry shortcakes.
what you
Nope, no
actually
keys.
find is 8 guild. Cargan, you find in yours are 8 Ternog Mercenary Guild pins,
Rip.
like the ones that you're wearing.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Huh.
Um,
Well,
Chira, you find a sandwich.
I find a sandwich.
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Be happy.
What do I find?
Wait, can I do an Arcana check on the sandwich?
Absolutely.
Arcana.
All right,
sandwich?
it's that is, hold on, that is where is Arcana?
Knowledge Arcana
can't find
or
it.
spellcraft? It's knowledge
It's
Arcana.
under K's.
Yeah, under
Spellcraft.
knowledge.
It is 23.
It's a normal sandwich. Probably, not,
kind of
not a
sandwich?
magical
Yeah.
sandwich.
Wasting our fucking
Before
time.
I can figure out what kind of sandwich
Roll
it
for
is,
me.
I shoved the whole sandwich in my mouth.
Okay,
I've got.
Does
Guys, the
Does
test-
anybody else have anything interesting?
Yeah,
armor?
everyone empty your pockets. Maybe you've got something that we don't know about. Do
I
any of us?
doubt it.
I'm not.
I
I'm still
handle half
picking
the
the
sandwich to
lock.
Skizix.
you hand the rest of the sandwich to Zix. He sniffs it and eats the sandwich, and seems satisfied with the pastrami on rye.
He better. That
Okay.
was good.
So we don't have anything, and
So you don't find any like keys or anything like
Key?
that, but what you do find when the rest of you are searching this is, Cargan, you found those pins. Chira found a sandwich? What the fuck? Venris, you actually find a soggy piece of parchment that looks like it got soaked in water, and that might be able to, once dried, you might be able to transcribe what's on there if you keep it dry and safe.
It's not the parchment that I had originally, right?
No, it looks like a blank, it looks like a different parchment.
Okay.
Can prestidigitation kind of help with like keeping it dry or whatever?
You would actually need like a repair spell to.
And I have the sword.
You have the sword now. Yes.
And
See, told you I didn't have anything.
Would mending work?
You have the sword, Lumalia, and a finger bone.
Venris, can you move over for a second?
Sure.
I'm going to stick the finger bone in the lock.
Which one? There are 3 chests.
There's multiple.
There's 3 chests. They're roughly like the size of like a backpack. They're not huge chests. They're just like
I'll start with the one he was working on and hope I don't die.
Small enough we can put into the bag of holding and take with us.
Absolutely.
But I'm
Like,
still
do
sticking in
that.
the first one.
Nothing.
All right,
happened.
I'll be standing by to heal you when you die.
Alright. Well, nothing happened. I will try to pick it up, I guess.
Yeah,
Is it-
they're heavy, but not that heavy. Like you would say, they're like 50 pounds each.
Easy peasy. Cool.
Can I cast mending on my parchment to dry it?
Mending won't fix it.
Okay.
Well, since we can't probably open these right now, open the bag, we'll just throw them in there and take them with us.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll deal with them later. We still should probably figure out where we're
Yes.
going.
Well, it seems
Fritzy,
we-
by the way.
yes, I moisturize Lumalia.
Moisturize me.
Moisturize me. So
It seems our only way out of here is to use the
when you
scroll that is completed.
when you move the chests, actually one of them was sitting on top of like a dropped down surface, and you see 4 orangish red glowing gems.
Nailed it.
I grab one of the gems.
It's warm, not hot, just warm. Like
Those are the gems that power the lighthouse.
like
Put
toast,
them in the
just
bag of holding.
like bread,
Well,
just out of the toaster.
Can we also see what these gems do in that tomb room as well?
No.
we
No,
can't.
no, 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 no.
Listen, we cannot
Why
get
not?
back to the tomb. We cannot get back there right now.
Single
But we
digit
can
health.
teleport up.
That's why.
We can definitely do
don't-
that.
We don't know where the scroll is going to take us.
Teleport
Coggan,
does
do
not
you know
work that
how-
way. Teleport
Yeah, Coggan,
takes
how does
you.
teleport work?
It takes you to a place that you have to know the place to teleport to it. It's
we have
not
to
a
know
desert.
where we are being teleported to.
Well,
Here's-
no,
Okay.
no,
here's what I
Kargan,
propose.
Kargan would choose the destination.
Oh wait, he gets to choose.
Yeah.
Yes, it's not
I mean,
pre-assigned.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
It's not like
would
teleportation.
assume we're choosing to go to the lighthouse since we need to pick up Bank and Ryan.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true. I was
We
going
need to
say
go
we
back
could
to
just
the.
go home. Have them
Kargan,
take care of this. But-
we if this is the way that this works, if I'm understanding, our best bet would be to go back to the room with the sarcophagi in it, collect all the other people we are missing. I do not think it is necessary to put the stones in the sarcophagi, but
No.
we need to get the lighthouse going. At this point, we need to listen to our benefactor. We need to just put the things back into the lighthouse and leave.
I agree.
Agreed.
Let's get out of here.
That seems fair. I was really wanting to go to Hernagendas right away, but I guess we'll finish the lighthouse.
Agreed, but we have to recover Ryan and Bank.
Yeah.
And
well,
Ollie. We can't forget Ollie.
Mm-hmm.
is Ollie in the room at all?
No,
Or?
Ollie's not with us.
No.
Oh,
He's
he
probably
can-
with Bank.
Yeah.
Lashak,
Yes.
how many spots for those gems were there in the lighthouse?
Four.
Four.
Like at the very top.
Four.
Four.
Quattro.
Was it
We got
4?
four.
And how many
Four.
sarcophagi are in? Thank you for the 4, guys. How many sarcophagi are in the
Four.
bone room?
Four.
4.
It's the
I already
same.
made that connection earlier.
Yeah, we already talked
Are you
about that.
thinking that if we put them in the sarcophagi, they light
No.
house?
Please, no. It's
Well,
gonna
what
hurt
if-
so bad.
Well, no. Like, look, the room is clearly has like holy water in it, and Champion Hawkmaster over the room. I don't think anything bad is going on in that room. It's pretty much sanctified.
Listen, cheer. I'm gonna paint a picture for you, okay? Imagine, all right?
Adventure. There's
No, no,
adventure
no.
to be had.
imagine the reception we're going to receive walking into
when we
Tirnan
purified-
after all of a sudden they see the lighthouse erupt into flame for the first time in months.
Shit,
We're
that's
going to
fine.
get so much gold.
But why
We're gonna buy
couldn't we
so
take
many things.
We could also
do
just
not
take
know,
the
that
gems
is the
out of
thing.
sarcophagi.
We do not know if we will be able to, my friend.
Can we just do one?
I understand.
If
Kira,
we do
I
one,
understand.
we'll do them all.
I
How
understand.
about
there
this?
is
How about
an
this?
element of
How about
mystery
this?
to
How about
this,
this?
but-
Okay.
How about we light up the lighthouse, go get paid, and then come back and take them out, and then try the
That is
sarcophagi
fine.
thing?
That's
Alright,
also
so
not a good idea because the lighthouse is
About
gone.
30 seconds, everyone grab your things, get ready to go. I have an
I
idea.
am ready to go.
Very well. Skizix, are you coming with me?
Phil.
Oh, so much talking. Let's go.
Guys, let's overanalyze this a little bit more. I don't think we've actually talked about the sarcophagus.
Well, Skrillex, what's your ideas on the situation?
I wish to go collect my peoples.
Yeah,
Even our DMs like
Oh, you-
move on.
We left them in another room unconscious.
You
They should
showed
still be there.
you showed me to give proof that you had kept your words.
Oh, very
That's
well.
fair.
Then collect your people. We shall be off.
Even though my friend killed your people?
We didn't.
No, we didn't kill anybody.
Mm.
He didn't kill
I didn't
anyone.
kill
Nope.
anyone.
They all were
Well, I
knocked
killed someone,
unconscious.
but-
None
Yeah.
of them were killed.
Vendor,
nice.
stop trying to get Lumaya killed, please.
Yeah, I only murdered.
I'm
one
trying
of
to be
our
honest here.
Let's
Okay,
just
anyway, let's
go.
go. Let's go.
Your
Guardian
honesty turned out to be a lie.
roll away.
So, but you know,
We did put the. Hey,
This is-
just making sure we put the chest into the bag of holding.
Yes.
all three of
And
them.
we also put
and the
the.
gem.
I'll
Yes.
hold on to the gems.
Okay.
I don't
And
want
we
my brother
also
doing
put the
anything dumb.
outlet parts in the bag too.
So,
Okay.
In like a wrap up or
All
whatever.
right.
I'm gonna need you to do a caster level check there, Kargan.
Oh,
my.
dear.
D20.
This is where we
Kargan, this is the
cleaned it
single
out.
most important role.
Of your
I was
life.
Of the
really
soul.
hoping it was
Mermaid.
going to be a use magic device check, but okay.
Oh, no, you can use that actually. You can use magic device.
Oh, can I actually
Thank
assist him on
God.
that?
What?
Can I assist him on that?
Yes, you can. Use
My-
magic device.
Yeah, it's really high.
Don't teleport us into a wall, Coggin.
It's going to be a Trinagandas, if anything. Yeah! It's a 24.
All right, that is gonna be good enough.
Ooh.
Now
Thank God.
see here. All right, now it's time to see how accurate your teleportation cast was.
Oh.
Oh,
Where are we aiming?
This one's out of my hands, boys. We're
please
just gonna-
don't throw
Nope.
us all in the water.
So where was your target? Where were you targeting?
I was going into the chamber with the Dead Hawk and where our friends were.
You feel that you can't.
Okay.
Oh, it's probably magically bound.
So I am going to
Outside.
teleport just outside of the lighthouse.
You successfully teleport outside the lighthouse into the pouring rain.
Still.
Awesome.
And
nice.
walk into the tomb.
Yeah, the dead body is still up there, holding down the pressure switch.
Give him a little Fonzie.
We
Can
probably should
we-
move that body when we leave.
Oh,
Can-
wait, did we say we were putting the gems back in the lighthouse? The
Split the
Yes.
party, split the party, split the party.
We've we haven't done that yet. Let's not start.
So you guys originally all are going down. You find Ryan in a now conscious Bank with the circlet still on his head.
I immediately grabbed that thing and put it on me.
And Oliver?
Enraged that I
And
didn't put it on.
Oliver, Bank is petting Oliver gently.
Oliver! Hug.
Is he still hallowed?
He is at the moment still glowing and hallowed.
Is Skizik with us at the moment as well?
Yeah, he
Skizix
teleported with us.
thanked you guys for your aid, and today him and his people will always remember this and goes
I
off
really wanted to see if you could actually read the stuff on the sarcophagus, but okay.
I agree.
he
Too
went off
late.
to get his people, and
That we
Cog,
just
you have
popped
paper.
right up.
What?
Cargan,
said
you
he
have
had-
paper, right?
I have
you
paper.
popped up outside the lighthouse, and you guys walked through there, and he went the
And-
opposite
And
direction.
you have some sort of
Yeah.
writing utensil chalk, right?
I have ink, yes.
Oh, you have ink. Oh, I was gonna say, just make a sketch of
Yeah.
it, like...
Not
Or
thought
like-
of it.
He's well, if he's still here, he's just in the room right across from. Here.
Oh, Hoser, here, light this stick.
Okay.
Sure.
And I
So-
put it out. Okay, Coggin, here's charcoal. You can take some, whatever they're called.
Oh, you wanted it lit with fire?
Yes, like I want it on fire.
Oh, okay.
I'll shake it out so I can. So Cargan has some sort of charcoal to like take pictures of these sarcophagus, so we can translate it later.
All right.
That's what I was thinking.
So you guys gather up all the people, you make your charcoal drawings. We spend another 30 minutes arguing over how you do it. No. And you gather up everyone, like bank, so I would like to apologize for my behavior when I was beyond my mental capacities.
If only that works every time you kill someone.
It might. We don't know yet.
Apologizing, yes, that always works just fine.
Look at me, I apologize all the time.
No, you don't.
No, I
You don't
don't.
ever apologize for anything.
So, Ryan is like very like, oh my god, you guys okay? You look hurt.
Yeah.
I cough up blood onto the floor at 2 health.
Ryan, what happened when we blacked out? Did you black out as well? What happened?
No, you guys
Well,
set up
Ryan
the
was
camp.
already passed out.
You guys set. I just woke up and we were in here, and you guys had left a note saying to stay here and that you were going to take care of the situation, and now you're back.
Hey, how'd we write that note? What was it written in?
It's written in common on this piece of parchment.
But I guess he's asking, was it us or was it...
Was it charcoal?
It's, It's,
God damn it.
he looks confused because your friend Cargan, he pulled out his scribe kit and wrote it.
Okay, very
Okay,
well.
wonderful.
Collect our things, we need to light the lighthouse and go home.
Okay, so you guys collect everyone. You get the 4 people who are now conscious and able to like walk and move with you slowly. It's gonna be a slow getting back, escorting them, but you'll be able to do it. You go up the. Is everyone going to light the lighthouse, or is just one
I
person?
feel that everyone has
job.
shared in this. We should all take part in lighting the lighthouse.
Yeah.
I agree.
You go up there and you put in the 4 crystals into the 4 spots, and are able to shut it, and then there's just like it starts glowing brighter and brighter and warm, and then it emits this light that then begins refracting off of all of the weird various glass along the edges of the lighthouse and begins shooting a light out and moving back and forth, illuminating brightly.
Oh. Look at that.
Well, I think our work here is done.
Back to Tennog then.
Well, what time is it?
It's now probably about like 7, 8 o'clock, and it's dark outside. The storm is still going, not as fiercely, but it's still really nasty outside.
Is it still wise to travel at night?
Yeah, I mean, I think the threat's past us. We can probably stay in that longhouse.
The Aboleth is dead. We can probably camp out if we take shifts again and hopefully recover somewhat and make our trek starting tomorrow morning.
Yes, before we sleep, I can heal what I can.
Yeah.
Okay,
And yes.
so then you guys go and set up in the longhouse. There's not enough beds for everyone, but there are 4 beds that can be given to any of the 6, 10, 12 people in the turtle that you all have in your merry band.
I am too injured to take watch, so I'm gonna sleep the whole night.
That's fine.
My
I'll take
parchment
first
would be
watch.
dried when it's my watch, right?
What's that?
The paper would be all dried up by the time.
If you set it out all night, it will dry properly.
Okay.
So
Distributing heals.
healing.
What do I need to roll for heal?
Well,
Yeah,
they're
you
just
can't.
they're just doing heal checks.
Yeah, I'm burning my last spell tonight because
They're
I
using
can't.
spells at the end of the day.
For those people out there in podcast land, you healed for.
I healed for
They're,
11.
they're healing each other with spells.
It-
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
the numbers are not that significant. You know, you go about healing each other and get your weapons up before resting for the night.
Yeah.
You feel safe and warm resting in the calming presence of the hallowed turtle.
Oh yeah.
And
That
everyone
happened.
manages to rest well through the night.
Cool.
Okay.
In the morning, you wake up feeling sore, but you've had one of the best night's sleep you've had in a while, and Oliver is no longer glowing.
Well, you did.
Nothing.
You
Hero.
did well,
You just
Oliver.
slept well. Not everything gives a statistical bonus.
Oh.
So,
All right. I'm gonna cast my linguistics and see what's up with the paper then. 21.
okay. You begin to.
Wait, hold on.
You're,
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I would have to slept outside most likely to stay wet, right?
Oh yeah, there is that.
We could set up the tub. And fill
Or
it.
yeah, the tub.
the
Yeah,
tub.
We
I
slept
agree
in
with
the
you guys,
tub!
Don't worry
I-
about
No,
it.
that's what I wanted to do with the hurt guy earlier before
Right.
Dickhead
Yeah.
stabbed him.
Don't worry about it, baby.
All right, I was just making sure like I didn't accidentally die overnight.
No,
'Cause
you.
I somewhat forgot about that.
I think you would want to prevent that. So
No, you
you
slept-
wouldn't just quietly slip off into the night.
They filled the tub and you slept in the tub.
Okay, sorry for interrupting you.
It's
Benders.
okay.
Go ahead.
You're able to, use linguistics, transcribe it over, and it looks, and it is a long list of names. Some of the names look a little familiar to you, and at the bottom of it, it's like a long list of names in a handwriting you are beginning to become familiar with. And it says, it literally says, Long Arrow Associates.
And all right, I don't even know the names right now, but I have it memorized in my head.
You recognize Will, the smuggler from Ternog, as one of them.
Will. All right.
Yeah, the one that was in
Has
the
my
bar.
gold.
A bunch of
Yeah, that has
The
that
one
you
that we paid for nothing.
400
I
gold for
remember
nothing.
real well.
Oh, good golly.
So
All
the
right,
rain seems to
traverse
have
the Tirnog.
the rain seems to have let up, and now it's just going to be a muddy,
Out the
fun
attic.
walk back. With Hasser having to moisturize Zumalia every once in a while.
Till we find some sort of disease doctor cleric thing. Yeah, great.
Magus, I think, would have a good idea of what's going on.
Hopefully.
So, you guys managed. It's actually a fairly peaceful and easy trip back. You stop at the farms again. They're a little freaked out by Lumalia's appearance, but Ryan smooths it over with them. He knows these people, And after, you're essentially just shy of 2 days of travel, you're back in Ternog. Bank does tap Venrus on the shoulder and reminds him that
many
it's
days?
18 days.
We got plenty of time.
Done.
And you guys are coming back into Ternog. You guys get a lot of looks because Lumalia looks fucking weird.
I'm trying to keep it like as much
Make-
under wraps as I can, but I'm assuming it's not going
Do
well.
a disguise check.
No.
Nice.
Yeah,
Is it
Oh,
just,
this guys. I thought you said
just her
guys.
arm?
do a these guys check. Yeah, no,
Look at
disguise.
these guys. This one jellyfish.
Cool. I've got a 0 in that, so let's see how that goes. We're just rolling with it today.
Nat one?
No, it's a 5.
Oh, okay. So you try to
So
do the
much
whole
better.
pulling the hood down, but you just bring a lot of attention to yourself. And people are like, "Oh my God, what's wrong with him?" Or her, I'm sorry. And they kind of
Her.
keep your.
It looks that bad.
It looks that bad. And they all keep their distance from you, like. Ooh.
Good. I don't like them anyway.
So, where's your first stop now that you're back?
Go pick up that money.
Probably money, because if I have to get disenchanted, I need money.
Very well.
So, all right, you go to the guild, and there's this red-headed halfling behind the counter. As everyone sees you guys come in, they're just nodding at you because they don't know if you're Victor. They don't know what you've done. Actually, no, that's not true. Actually, because people were able to see the lighthouse from the distance, and so you come into applause and cheers. In the not like last time where it was like you did your first job. This is like legitimate they got the lighthouse. And they see you coming back with the other 4 members, the 4 mercenary members that had that survived, that had gone missing, and people are glad to see them and are helping take care of them, and and everyone's going to say immediately upon seeing that one of the elder members there runs back, and they come with a potion of remove disease and hand it to Lamalia.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, thank God, I can stop looking like a jellyfish.
And this is like this is for for finding people back alive. And you go to the little half, and she's like, okay. And immediately one of the now stepping up now actually is the guild master, who none of you have had the opportunity to meet before, but he's got he's probably an old, slightly above middle-aged dwarf. He has background noise. He has background noise. So much background noise. No, he has slicked back blonde hair, a well-kept blonde beard, and an open shirt with just this giant mane of golden chest hair. It's majestically awkward.
I love it.
Oh, please come sit. You must tell me everything happens. People, bring some food. You found our people. Tell us what you got the lighthouse going. What happened? What happened? Oh, I'm sorry. Where are my manners? Brunk Ruckus. He says, extending his hand.
Brunk
That
Ruckus.
is an amazing name, Mr. Ruckus.
He shakes all your hands. Put a seat. They bring you guys some food. So tell me. What happened there?
There's an aboleth that was
Oh,
beneath the
sorry.
lighthouse, and we killed it.
An aboleth? That's serious business.
Yeah,
We're
well,
serious people.
Yeah, it
Damn
was.
You beat me
It's
to it.
seriously dead business.
You actually killed the aboleth?
Would you like to see some
No.
pots?
What we know, yes.
We have
kill it.
aboleth parts to show you if you don't believe us.
They're quite squishy, but I don't get stung. You'll turn out like me. Well, what I was.
Oh, and I had you figured for being far too green around the edges. But I should have known, the daughter of Aurelius Thura.
We get stuff done. Well,
Shut
but it
up.
wasn't just me. It was all of. Who said that?
So he takes all the and he's like and he brings you the get out there, and they bring you the 14,000 gold. That's your reward.
Ah, it feels good.
Well, we have to give a part to Ryan.
We
So-
can decide this at a later
Well,
time.
Ryan didn't actually do any fighting.
That's fine. We'll still give him 2,000.
So split between 7 people, that would be 2,000 each.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, I have a debt problem.
Hold on. I thought Mr. Lonero had this problem handled. But now
Venomous, what kind of
money.
debt problem? What kind of debt problem are we talking about?
Yeah, I might be 6K in the hole, not gonna lie.
6K.
And if I don't pay them by, how much was the bank?
You had 18 days remaining, sir, to pay back the full amount plus 25% in interest.
Yeah,
How much
18
did
days,
that cost? How much did you take out the loan for again?
5K.
So you owe
So
76,250.
6,000.
It's
That-
6 or 7, doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It definitely
I mean-
matters.
Veronus, why would you not tell this to us before?
Why would you wait 12 days? Good news.
What happens if you
Why
don't pay?
why on the 13th day you're like, oh, I guess I'll tell them now.
All right, everyone, one at a time.
Brunk like excuses himself from your conversation.
I'm sorry, Brunk. Thank you again. We'll talk later.
And he's glad for the 8 pins of the dead members that you returned to him.
Thank you. I was trying to get to that part.
Yeah, if I don't pay them back in 18 days, I'm gonna be dead.
Did they actually? Do you have the contract? Did they say they were going to kill you?
They didn't specify, I bet.
Which
we
may
do
be
have
worse.
a copy of the contract, sir. You just simply never read it.
Can I read that?
Why is that the one thing you never read? You read everything else you come across.
Thank. Can you have
You
that
read 2
over?
at once. You can't read one contract.
Okay, please.
But-
All right, I've read the contract.
So
bank is.
the contract says that while this loan was, performed through the Bank of Ternog, it's actually backed by Grolus nobles. So the contract clause states that should your payment not be through, the blood will be used to track you, and you will become a slave in the Grolus pits.
Well, that's actually not that bad. Well,
Yeah.
it's well, you get to fight for a living. Well, not a living, but a You're a
not
slave
dying.
that you fight.
You fight for your life.
I suppose that's better than getting slaughtered. So you know.
Well,
Okay, so it's
at-
not too much to worry about.
But-
at any rate, I take out my 2,000 gold share and put it towards Venris.
I appreciate that a lot, and I promise I will
Vandernis, how
help
much
you
do
in
you-
any way.
I'll
Dennis,
give
how
you
much do you have
1,000 gold.
I don't know
Venus-
how much gold I actually have. 1 second.
Let's
Well, if you
figure
got
that
your
out. And then we'll do math.
2,000 plus
Well,
my
2,000
2,000 plus share is 1,000.
Fenders, before we all give up our hard-earned money,
We have things to sell.
well, what about your parents?
As I told, I would rather be a slave from Grolus than ask for their help.
The only
it-
reason I'm asking, and are we in private?
No, you're
No.
you're sitting in
We're
the
in a
guild hall.
tavern.
Like the
All
guild
right.
master got uncomfortable at the conversation and got up and excused himself.
Do we need to
We-
go somewhere private?
We still have the matter of the child
The child.
that may end up crossing our paths with your family.
What?
That's a
All right, we'll
strange.
discuss this
Here,
later.
Well,
have you
I
been
suppose-
drinking?
No,
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 no.
remember?
no.
Why-
Back at his house, there's the one that
Remember.
Lunalia saw when she put on the circlet.
Remember, we
The
sent
one
them
that was back in
to the Lone Arrows,
Yeah.
the
Yes.
refugees.
Yeah, back
And the
in
child was with the refugees.
So they are now
Anthony,
with him. The
If
parents.
Verus is asking for our help now, I am inclined to give it to him. This gold does not mean much to me.
So Venris has 2,000 that he just earned, plus
Correct.
the 2,000 from Hasser, plus
Correct.
the 1,000 from me. He's already at 5,000. He just
Yeah.
needs to borrow 1,000 from one other person.
Or we can split it between everyone.
Let's hold on. 2 things. Let's
I mean,
open up the
like,
chests. Let's open up the. Well, I suppose we'd get it back anyway.
we
if
also
we opened up the
we'd
chests.
also
So
the
Ryan
aboleth parts
Ryan
might sell for a lot.
Ryan turns and hands the money back to you guys, saying,
Brian, you know I can't take this.
You're not. Vendors comes up, yank.
"Because you all saved my life back there, and I came along to help, as I said that I would. I am fine without the money."
I put my hand on his shoulder and say, "Ryan the useful."
Look, guys.
I would have.
A single tear down his ginger face.
His ginger.
And I activate my wrist sheath. No.
Oh, so mean.
Ryan, we appreciate your help. You did well. Rest up and try not to strain yourself too much.
So, I appreciate all you guys helping me, and to thank you for this. This bag holding is not mine. This is the party's. You can use it however you wish.
We already were.
Thank you so much.
Don't have to here, okay, buddy?
Let us depart from here.
And I
Verenus,
give-
you take care of whatever it is that you need to. We'll
Okay, hold on.
head
Also-
to Magnus.
Actually, just let Ryan keep 1,000 gold. Venrus only needed 1,000.
Yeah.
Ryan,
much
take.
Did I actually have to pay the bank back?
6,250 gold.
Okay.
So there's still 750.
750.
Yeah. Well, no, he'd get yeah, he would. Yeah, he'd get 750.
I can do the math later. Don't worry.
Would Ryan take it if we just kept like throwing it at him?
No, he's already left.
Oh,
Alright,
well,
whatever.
we'll split it between us then.
I guess I'll just use it for the debt then.
Did he take what I gave him? The shark?
He would not willingly take it.
You try
Could
to
I
give him the
sneak
spear?
some? I tried to give him some money.
You could slide a hand, try
Alright.
and slip it into him when he's
Yeah,
not
I'm
taking
gonna
it.
try and slide a hand in.
750 into his pocket.
Yeah, I'll just try and slide a hand back the 750 to him.
I wonder what this.
And
giant
I rolled a
boulder might
natural
do.
20.
Oh my god.
Hot damn.
So yeah, no, he's like he
Wait,
turns.
wait. I can't roll a sleight of hand because I don't have a train. Never mind.
I'm
No.
still gonna allow this from a nat 20, just a basic dexterity check. And basically, what
Okay.
you do is that when he turns, this is even a real sleight of hand. Like he wears like kind of like a traveling robe with a hood. You literally just plop
Yeah.
it into his lowered hood, like, and so it's like hanging there in the back of his cloak.
That's not gonna get
Hold on.
pickpocketed at all.
Anyways.
All right.
Where are we going this time? Oh.
So he gets 750. There you go. He gets his
It
money back.
seems
We should
that
all go
our
somewhere.
day is, yes, our day is running out. It seems almost. Do we have enough time left in this day to head to a Magnus?
Absolutely.
But maybe Magnus. can figure
Magnus.
out-
Magnus.
Oh yeah, the chest.
Everybody's favorite friend. I was actually going to say rat for the chest, but that's fine too.
Mouse.
Rat- Mouse
Okay.
with that.
Mouse.
To Magnus. Dun 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 dun.
All right, so you guys make your way to Magnus's magnificent magical materials. I get into Magnus here. So you
Magnus,
guys walk in for this.
Material? How
Yeah.
about Marvels?
You walk in and there's Magnus, and today his hair is like a shimmering yellow, and his beard is like black like coal. And he sees you walk in and he goes, my friends, welcome. What can I do for you?
We have been on quite the journey, Magnus.
So
We
I have heard. I mean, such an accomplishment, and I'm so glad it could be done by none other than, you know, the brave adventuring group most favored by Magnus's magnificent materials. He said, turning, putting his arms around two of your shoulders while talking loudly for people to hear.
Hold on there, Magnus. We never had a contract that we were exclusively with you, because you never gave us anything yet. And that is something that can be argued at a later point. But for right now, we did come bearing some very interesting items.
How much do aboleth parts sell for?
Aboleth parts? What parts did you have?
The
What
good
parts
ones.
do you want?
The eyes,
Mucus glands.
We got eyes, brains,
Yes.
tentacles,
Tentacles,
and
mucus gland.
his glands.
Well, it sounds like my friend. Perhaps he gestures over to an assistant, which is like a young, thin, elven, teenage guy teenage for elves, with his 100-year-old acne, and he's like, "Mind the shop, I have business to discuss." And he gestures you all into a back room, and it's like, "Please, I feel that we have much opportunity to discuss amongst each other." Yes. And gestures you to his back room where he's got a table set and like gestures his hand and food like floats over with drinks. Would you be my guest?
Why, of course.
Do we have a choice?
You darling.
Yes, we do have a choice, but we want to be here.
So he just in there sits around to get you with a bunch of food and like to sit down and to talk business. And that's where we're going to close the game here. With everyone sitting down about to discuss business with Magnus. So, to those of you out there, thank you for listening. We're just going to wrap up episode 7, part 2 of It's a Long Story, TForce RPG. If you are interested in that, you can check us out on social media at TForce RPG on Twitter, the website through the website at TrinityForceNetwork.com, where you can find information about playing in our community of games and everything. So, thanks all for listening. We'll be back next Tuesday, unless something weird happens to Chira's arm. And everyone have a good night.
And I might even be really drugged up for that one because of surgery if I'm here, so tune in because it's going to be fun.
All right.
Sweet.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
Hopefully.